Dating age with social media, where women get bored at the drop of a hat because they got hundreds of guys that they beck and call online, Instagram, DMs, Facebook, whatever. And that's just online. Don't even get started when you go out. So women get bored and they get doing all this other shit. It ain't nothing for a bitch to flake, lie, break up with you or nothing. You ain't never in your life seen so many women ask for space. Why? They got hundreds of dicks thrown at them every day on social media.
Women are more afraid of being alone than a man. So what happens is, it's so easy for a woman to grab up a little beta male that she could go to the gym with, that she could go on dates with, and pretend to be in a relationship until one day she decides to tell him, hey, I don't want to be with you. But he looking at it like, what did I do wrong? And the problem is, she has to dispose of you before the guy that she wants finds out. All right?
Hey, Mama Terry is one who terrorized fathers for being their children's lives. That's one of them. That's the main definition, but there's so many others because fathers are editing out the picture due to failed relationship divorce. They tend to run the child support just to get a financial gain and also have power over the child. That's a man's kryptonite when he's not able to be a father. And that's a woman's power structure. You know what I'm saying? So when I call baby mama Terry, it ain't got nothing to do with just somebody being a baby mama. No. It's just a baby mama Terry is any woman, black, white, blue, or green, that is willing to destroy a father by destroying the child. So that's what a baby mama Terry is.
So what does that tell you? That tells you guys are tired of that generic bullshit. Generic bullshit. Guys are tired of that. Oh, you do the right thing, you tell her this and you do that. We done with that bullshit, guys.
You say, man, I tried being alpha with her, she left me alone. Man, I didn't call her that much, she left me alone. No. She just didn't like you.
What's goody, class? Welcome. Come on in, guys. Hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition, guys. Keep in mind that over here, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior in both men and women. We do not complicate that. All right, guys? So, guys, I know this story right now, you got to be getting tired of hearing this shit right here. So don't even think about it. Don't even sweat it. I'm finna give you guys a different spill, different take on this whole thing because I got some footage. I got the new video that resurfaced of Jada Pinkett moms humiliating Jada Pinkett's dad live on that round table. Now, for some reason, you guys not gonna be able to find this footage. And no matter how much you try to type it in, you know what I mean? I want to salute the brother BOA because, you know what I mean? I'm an avid watcher and I'm an avid listener of BOA, Book of Al-Faranomy, the brother BOA. And he did a live on this last year. You know what I mean? And me, I'm a hoarder of information, so I privately recorded this video right here. So I had this video on my stash. So it was odd when I tried to look it up and couldn't find it nowhere on YouTube. So I said, you know what? Let me touch on this and let me give a different spin, guys. I want you guys to start to understand the apple do not fall too far from the tree, guys. We ain't superheroes, guys. We ain't superheroes, guys. If we red pill and we understand that the average woman come from a mother that didn't have the information, didn't have the tools to teach her how to have some sense. You know what I mean? And I don't care if how smart they think they are. You know what I mean? Technology have grown. So if they haven't taken in new information, then they ain't that brilliant. You know what I mean, guys? We got to start to understand that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So when it comes to vetting these modern women, we need to look no further than their parents, guys. If we look at their parents and the shit they parents went through and the shit they parents put our spouse or the one we're chasing through, then we'll understand our end goal. We'll understand what the fuck we gonna end up with at the end of the day, guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna drop the footage. Again, guys, I'm gonna play it regular once so that my content creators that fuck with me, y'all guys could take it and edit it and chop it and do what y'all do with it. You know what I mean? And then I'll play it back so that we could break this thing down. Remember, what we trying to do here is we trying to pull the education. We got the entertainment already. We know Will Simp is a simp. The fresh simp of Bel Air. We know that already, guys. Now, I want to break down and get educational on you so you don't follow those paths. Because a lot of guys out here got a lot of jokes on Will Smith, and they in the same position as Will Smith. Ain't a lot of real alpha males in control of their own destination and getting coochie out here, guys. You know what I mean? Ain't a lot of us out here. So a lot of guys need to fall back, realize, take this as a learning experience, and don't just have jokes. Make sure you not in the Will Smith situation, caught up in what I call the Black Widow spider's web, guys. All right, so let's get it. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I think that's y'all Wi-Fi. That's y'all Wi-Fi. I think that's let me stop fucking with y'all. That's me going through technical difficulty. That ain't y'all Wi-Fi. Y'all good. Your phone ain't fucking up. That's me.
Means no. So, Gam, you feel like nowhere in your history in regards to sexual intimacy have you felt like you've had a sexual experience that was not necessarily consensual or was, kind of in that gray area? I have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray. That is gray. But really you do hear that a lot. So you're basically saying you had non-consensual sex with my father. Mm-hmm. So that he forced himself upon you. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't, yeah. Well, why do you say it like that? Yeah. I don't really want to.
So then why the fuck would you go that far and say all that if you don't really want to do all that? Then you get what I'm saying, yo? Why would you go that far and take it that far and say that and expose the man? You know what I mean? So guys, you see where it gotta be about me. I must control the narrative come from when it comes to Jada Pinkett. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, guys. Now let's break this down. Let me put my spell on this right here, guys. All right, bear with me. Hang in there with me. Let me get to this video. Let me pull this up again, and let me give you guys my spill on this. And guys, it's always gonna be any story that you get that's out, that's popular, that's trending. It's always good to check with the kid because I'm gonna put the biblical aspect to it. I'm gonna give you the magic. I'm gonna show you how this shit was predicted. I'm gonna always give you what the words say. I give you what the streets is saying. I give you my opinion on it because I have an opinion. I am human. I'm just a messenger. And then I give you what the words say. You know what I mean? So we can stop all this option shit and we can stop all this. Oh, you know what I mean? Everybody do what they want. Oh, you know what I mean? No, we can stop all that because it is a standard way of living. It's a standard way that we all supposed to be living. You know what I mean? So hold on, let me pull this up again. And let me give you my spill on it. Break this down. Again, guys, those of you that make content, that first play was for y'all. Now we gonna break this up. Cause when I was making content, I used to hate motherfucker keep cutting the video off and I can't really edit and get it. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. I'm only a messenger and I'm here to help the brothers. So you know what I mean? Feel free to screenshot, feel free to take whatever it is. I'd rather you learn. You know what I mean? Never look at Mr.Goodbread as, oh, he gonna dox me for being a copycat. I understand that I'm a great leader. And with being a great leader, comes copycats, come followers. So it come with the territory. So I never trip on that, guys. All right.
Means no. So, Gam, you feel like nowhere in.
All right. So right there, she's saying no means no. That's a Lilith statement right there. That's a Lilith standpoint right there. That's a Lilith ideology. Remember, guys, Lilith didn't really like sex. Lilith don't like sex. Lilith is the type to get married for the position. She's the type to get married for the wedding, not the man. Not the man. You know what I mean? And is this where Jada Pinkett gets this confusion from? Let's keep going.
In your history in regards to sexual intimacy, have you felt like you've had a sexual experience that was not necessarily consensual or was, kind of in that gray area? I have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually.
All right, guys, that's right there. She's submitting that she had unconsensual sex with Jada Pinkett's father. Now, the last time I checked, right, this woman has been married 4 times. So now, when are you done had 4 trial and errors? When are you gonna marry for love and legacy instead of marrying for the feel? You know what I mean? And a lot of women make this mistake right here. They get into relationships and marry for the feel because it feels good at the moment. And it's all of a bad decision. You know what I mean? This, just pay attention, guys. This is the generational curse that we spoke about in the previous videos that I did, guys. This is the generational curse. This is exactly why Jada Pinkett moved how she moved, guys. The last time I checked, when you get married, guys, and keep in mind, I'm under the belief that we can marry under God's watch. Once we have sex, we are merged. We merge together. Marriage, abbreviation, merge. You know what I mean? So when you merge with another person, you are merging under the eyes of God. Now, when you go and let the states in on your business and you become this blue pill fantasy shit of marriage, you know what I mean? That doesn't null and void the fact that the Bible say The basic instructions say your body don't belong to you anymore. Your body belongs to your partner. That's vice versa, guys. You know I keep it legit, guys. I ain't even bring that verse today. That's the obvious verse. So we ain't even gonna pull that verse on the screen. We know that when you get married, if you're not marrying for position, like how Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, we see Jada Pinkett was not marrying for love or legacy, because the person she would have married for love and legacy is Tupac, and he's no longer here. So she's married Will Smith for position. And we see how her mother married her pops for position, because ain't no way in hell you marry a man and then don't want to bust it wide open, ain't happy to bust it wide open. But see, this is what happened when women, they low value women, pick beta males that are beta male providers. You only pick these guys because they're providing something for you. You don't have no love, no care in the world for these men. So when they ask for sex, when they ask to bust it open, you look at it as a chore. This is Lilith minded, guys. Stay away from these type women, guys. You got to understand. 73% of women have been force-fed that feminist apple, guys. Yes, feminism is the forbidden fruit. All right. Feminism is the fig, the pomegranate, whatever fruit you wanna, whatever fruit fits your boat, float your boat. That is feminism. And 73% of women are raised in a single mother household who took on this ideology of I can do it myself. I can do it. I can alienate this child from discipline. And we know discipline is signified in our basic instructions through the father. I don't give a fuck what the reason is. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to care about the reason, what happened with your relationship. I'm here to care about these kids. You know what I mean? That's all we care about here at the school. You know what I mean?
So that's really gray. That is gray.
Let's play that back for those of you
That's
that
really
just
gray. You
tuned
do
in.
hear that with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray. That is gray. I have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray. That is gray. That's really gray. You do hear that a lot. So you're basically...
Salute to the brother OKL. The dean is in the building.
The dean done into the class, yo. Shout out to Goodbread. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? I'm trying to break down. I was inspired by one of the lives you did earlier, guys. Y'all make sure y'all get on over there to OK Let's Talk About It channel. You inspired me earlier because you said something that was key. You said something about you don't care about what's the reasoning. You're only caring about the numbers and the facts. And you was one of the last guys to report on this topic. And I know why. You know what I mean? You don't do gossip, you do facts. So you inspired me with that, bro.
Come on, man. You know you're an inspiration too, man. We got to get it going.
No doubt, bro. So right now I'm just playing the video. And this is a video. I don't care what nobody, you can't find this video on YouTube, yo. You cannot find this video. But this is an admittance of, this shows you that Jada Pinkett, the moms, she kind of moving wacky. And the fact that she moved wacky and she married Jada Pinkett's dad just for the wedding, not for Jada Pinkett's dad. This is why Jada Pinkett moved how she moved. It's a part of the generational curse.
Right. And you see it trickling down. Grandma, then you got her daughter, and now her Jada Pinkett's daughter. I'm just curious on what road she's gonna take.
Right, right. It's kind of that meme. I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I am a man.
Right. I want to be the man.
Right, right.
And it's another meme that I had. Good. It said, I don't want a rich N word. How long we've been on, you know how I will go, but I want to be the rich nigga or whatever the case may be. So it's like they don't want to be the virtuous wives. They want to be what we are.
Straight facts, bro.
To sexual intimacy, have you felt like you've had a sexual experience that was not necessarily consensual or was, kind of in that gray area? I have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray.
And see, here's the thing, like, where do they get off just throwing people under the bus? Like, this is where Jada Pinkett get the throw Will Smith under the bus mechanism from. It's passed down through generations. She just threw Jada Pinkett's dad under the bus on live television, like, and it's and with no care, and that's okay.
That's what we're living in, guys.
That is gray.
Did you see the pause though? Listen to the pause in the room.
So that's really gray. That is gray. That's really gray. You do hear that a lot. So you're basically saying you had non-consensual sex with my father. Mm-hmm. So that he forced himself upon you. Yeah, but
Jada had to clear it up.
Did you see that?
Jada couldn't believe it herself.
Do that?
Go on. I can't break that down.
I'm just saying, yo, you see how they flip it into that she had to get into the specifics. So it's like it's a gray area. It's non-consensual sex. What do women do when they married to you, but they check out mentally already? They don't want to have sex with you. You ain't never gonna get that consensual sex, even though y'all do have sex. That don't mean that he forced himself on that lady, man.
That's a fact. One of the things that Adam mentioned when he came to Lilith, he went to God and told her, like, this lady don't want to let me dominate during sex. The lady really didn't want to have sex. Lilith never wanted to be submissive to Adam. Lilith never wanted to be submissive to Adam. She wanted the benefits of being the first woman created, but she never wanted to be submissive to do the work. And that's the problem that's going on right now. We're going to get more and dig into the history of this woman. Because, yes, we're going to dig into the history of this woman. Because I love how you had the facts when it came to Jada Pinkett, her daughter. So we just going to connect the dots and we're going to give people a different way of looking at it. This is all education right here, guys. You know what I mean? With the entertainment twist. Because I know you guys got to be tired of the straight full throttle entertainment. We know that the guy Will Smith is a simp. You know what I mean? Right. But when the simp get caught up in a Black Widow spider's web, it's doomed for failure. He's doomed for failure. So we're going to break down the Black Widow spider's web. And that begins with the grandma hell of a mother. The grandma terrorist. This is a grandma terrorist. Salute to Mr. Palmer. This is grandma terrorist right here, y'all.
I mean, it wasn't, yeah. Well, why do you say it like that? Yeah. I don't really want to go into more detail.
Now, she don't want to go into more details. Then why put it out there like that?
Exactly. That's what you call a give and a take. Right. I want the victimization, but I'm not about to break it down. Because remember, when you see how Jada kind of pressed her mom. Wait, so he physically forced himself on you? She didn't say yeah. She just fumbled the rock, and now all of a sudden, I don't want to talk about it no more.
Absolutely, yo. Good point. Okay, you peeped it, right? You peeped it. Let's play that again,
we don't
guys.
complicate
This
it over
is
here.
very important, guys. This is very important, guys.
Nowhere in your history in regards to sexual intimacy have you felt like you've had a sexual experience that was not necessarily consensual or was, kind of in that gray area. I have.
Yo, guys, this is proof that women will marry you because you're a high value man.
Thank you.
This is
Oh
proof
God.
that women will marry you because you're
Not
a
cause
high value simp.
not cause you a man, not cause you were alpha quote, but because
right?
you have high value.
When a woman marry an alpha male, she's going to bust it open. Even if she don't want to, she's going to bust it wide open. But nowadays, we have women. They are not dumb, bro. They know it's nothing but 80% of beta males out there. So they will marry the one that can foot the bill. The one that can foot the cost of her living. That's who they're gonna marry. That do not necessarily mean they love you, guys. Guys, take
Right.
notes, be alert, be aware. Stop putting the cart before the horse. Vet these women. And the apple do not fall too far from the tree. She is
Facts,
showing
guys.
all traits and signs of her daughter.
Facts, guys. I mean, and you guys keep in mind, Goodbread says this all the time. If you can't recognize the generational curse, just listen to this breakdown, and at least you're gonna leave with some form of understanding on that.
Facts. Yo, world class, salute to you, world class. Check your messenger. I sent you the link. You already know, bro. If you got time, join the live, bro, because I got another video. I got a video showing exactly where the generational curse lies and how it is perpetuated and how it started. We got a good class today, guys. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that been supporting the channel. So shout out to my guy XL Pro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we
Yes,
gonna
sir.
get
Yes,
it. We
sir.
gonna get it today, guys. We got a good class and it's educational, guys. Yeah. We tired of laughing at dumbass Will Smith. And we know Jada Pinkett is a Lilith. But now we gonna break it down because it's a learning experience, guys. We can learn a lot from a dummy. Remember, you can learn a lot from a dummy.
Talk your shit, Goodbread.
That's a fact on world class. This is definitely anti-Mary at work, at best. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Let's finish this video up. Okay, you know how we do it. At any given time, just let me know to stop it.
I got you, bro.
Have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Okay. Your dad, actually. So
look at Jada's face, bro. When she said that, when she made that
Just
comment,
look.
break that down for us. Okay, break that down. She didn't even know that her mom was gonna drop that bombshell. Look at you being fancy. You want to bring everybody to your little round table.
Why you think she finna ask? Like, hold on, wait. So this man physically forced him? Like, you ever ask? Like, for instance, you ever ask somebody a question and they were so shocked that they had to like, wait, hold on, that happened? Like, for real? That's what she just did. Like, she was like, hold on, I gotta clarify this.
She wasn't expecting that.
She
wasn't expecting that. Mrs. Narcissus, she always is in a position of control. So she must control the narrative. That narrative she wasn't able to control.
And people that she gonna fumble the rock. She not gonna answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray. That is gray.
But the daughter, hold on. Did you see the daughter?
You see
like,
that,
oh
right?
my
like,
fucking
look
God.
at
like
that
these people,
awkwardness, man.
The daughter was looking at them like, I know that. Why? Like, what more dumb shit. The daughter's like, why do they keep?
What am I doing here?
Right. Why did I come here, yo? Let's peep that again, man. Remember, y'all, this is exclusive video. You're not going to find this video other than this video and my brother BOA.
Actually. So that's really gray. That is gray. But really you do hear that a lot. So you're basically saying you had non-consensual sex with my father. Mm-hmm. so that he forced himself upon you.
Watch this.
But I mean, it wasn't, yeah. Well, why do you say it
What
like
the
that?
hold on, wait, stop it right there.
Really
No, we
Mm-hmm.
not for to skip past that. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't, yeah, like that's a serious allegation. We need clarity on that. That's almost like when you take a girl out, okay, give her some drinks, she consensually goes to your house, has sex with you, and then tomorrow you got police knocking on your door because it was non-consensual. It was a gray area, whatever they called it.
That's a
That's
fact.
fucking bullshit, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Gotta remember,
I
guys.
call a spade a spade.
Gotta remember, guys. As bad as women want to act like they're producers of life, they're not. They're receivers of life, guys. This is why they feel dirty after they receive a pounding. You know what I mean? This is why they take more showers and take more baths. They're receivers. They ain't producers. They ain't giving off nothing. You know what I mean? Other than bad vibes, guys. Let's look at that one more time, and then we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna keep the class rolling. But I think this is definitely worth another watch. She got out of that. She avoided that. And in them basic instructions, when you get married, the sacrifice for you getting married and getting put up and getting set up nice, ma'am, is you giving that coochie up. That coochie is accessible to your king because now you are a queen. You know what I mean? Ain't no such thing as you get to be a queen and you get to control your body. Your body belongs to your partner when you make that
Good bread.
decision to be married.
You ever had a hoopty in the hood? You gotta start it up. You gotta handle business. You putting the key inside the car, but it won't work. You ever had that feeling? You gotta go to
Right.
work. You gotta make this and that happen, but your car not starting. So you gotta make this phone call, that phone call. You gotta figure out what you're going to do. Long story short, you don't have that comfort. You don't have that comfort. So that's kind of equivalent to your woman. When you don't have access to her, things get frustrating. And look what she's saying. Oh, there was a gray area, and he forced himself on me. Yo, no, he didn't. Blah blah blah. We don't know what's going on here, man.
Facts, bro. And let's not complicate it, guys. A good nut brings peace. Peace is success. Why have a
Right.
female around you if she's not going to bring you success, guys? That's what it
That's
comes down
facts.
to. You know what I mean? We are going to uncomplicate it. You know how we do over here. We uncomplicate things, bro. That's why they were created. That's why they were created. So now if they got a problem with that, then they know who they got to fight that out with. Know what I mean? They know who they got to fight that out with. And the sad thing is, Lilith is willing to do that. But that's the woman we keep picking. That's the woman we keep choosing to stick dick in, guys. We got to chill. We got to identify. Remember, guys, this red pill shit is really like football, man. It's an offense to it and it's a defense to it. Yeah, you could want to be offensively aware all the time. But if you don't got a good defense, man, what are you doing? It's the yin and the yang, guys. Know what I mean?
I
We
think
got to start
we're
vetting
gonna
these bitches. Got
take
to
it a step
start.
further. Take it a step further. Offense scores touchdowns and defense win championships. So defense
Listen,
really matters when it
let's
comes.
talk about it. Talk about it, guys.
I
Talk
played
about it,
football.
guys.
You brought a great analogy.
I told you, we're going to bring the Holy Spirit. We're going to bring some truth to shit. You know what I mean? We're going to bring some understanding to
Hear me.
shit. You know what I mean? Because we got some dumb motherfuckers and we got some dumb bitches. And we need them too to get their shit right. Because they affecting us competent brothers. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? And it
Mm-hmm.
starts from Queen Mother Earth, Goddess, Peanut Butter God, the hell of a
Shea
mother.
butter.
You know what I mean? The hell of a mother. You know what I mean? The hell of a mother touched man and woman. So that's a woman. So let's
Facts.
not play.
Gam, you feel like nowhere in your history in regards to sexual intimacy have you felt like you've had a sexual experience that was not necessarily consensual or was, kind of in that gray area? I have. Okay. But it was also with my husband. Your dad, actually. So that's really gray. That is gray.
That's
but
really gray.
You do hear that a lot. So you're basically saying you had non-consensual sex with my father.
Mm-hmm.
So that he forced himself upon you.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't, yeah.
Well, why do you say it like that? Yeah.
I don't really want to go into more details.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still stuck at that last part right there, bro.
I call bullshit, man.
You definitely call bullshit. She don't want to talk about the last part because either way you put it, this is what these women got to understand. Hell of a mothers. This is what you got to understand. If the dude is a runoff dude, and if he a whack nigga, you still pick that nigga, bro. You have access to busting it wide open. We can't, you know what I mean? We can't give the coochie Con Ed if you don't open it up. If you don't open it up, we can't store it with Con Ed. You know what I mean?
And we gonna cut the R word for anybody who, what about R? We're not talking about that. We don't deal with that type of stuff. We shun men.
We don't deal with that type of stuff because you're more likable to see a female throwing her child in the garbage than to open your newspaper up and see that a black man, R word, raped a woman. Let's keep it real.
Thank you.
We can do this. We can do this right now. We can go to the news. We can go to Google right now. 3 times we'll hear 3 articles of a female throwing her kid away in front of a truck in a garbage can, leaving them in the car while they're in the strip club, before you hear a black man raping a black woman. What happened? Now, we ain't talking about those divesting women that go over there to Vanillaville and end up getting raped and murdered.
Talk that
you know
shit.
what I mean? We're not talking about
Mr.
them.
Goodbread.
You know what I mean? But that's a whole different story. That's a whole different life. We don't account for them. We talk about our hood. We talk about the people we say what up to every day, all day. That's the motherfuckers we care about. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact. Shout out to the chat, by the way. If y'all haven't done so already, hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Share this video, man, because we about to go in.
King God, what's up, man? Salute. Welcome to the school, man. We missed you, man. It's your mic. Mic. Check your mic.
Yeah, your mic is off.
Your mic is off.
Good now? We good now?
Good?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, yo, this is a good ass lesson, man. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is
talk your shit,
lesson,
bro.
I like the way Hold on, let me get rid of that.
Go ahead, yo. Let Dirty introduce himself and while you fix your shit, man.
Yeah, it's good. I got rid of it now.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I just want to say, yo, this is a great lesson. I like the way you breaking it down. You know, I was trying to avoid all the celebrity shit. I just didn't want. I don't even care about that. I was losing money thinking about
Goodbread.
Stupid.
Goodbread. Tell this man, I didn't want to do the celebrity shit either. I said it on my live.
Bro, but it's just like, you know what? It's like an elephant in the room, bro. And it's full of examples. It's like somebody said, you know what? I'm gonna give the manosphere a fucking a package of jewelry and just lay it out in front of your doorstep so niggas could just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Will Smith is really some kind of like sage on the low and he's just trying to teach us.
Yeah. I mean, no. Will Smith is a blessing for us content creators because we got content for eons. We got content for years to come, bro. Because you know what I mean? After, if you really a real dude and you really know the science, then you'll be able to remove Will Smith and just take the whole beta male provider and how women are doing. Okay, you did it. I swear to God, yo, you have the best. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my guy live. He has the best breakdown of this shit. Right now, this is what you call the brotherly love shit right here. I'm trying to redo what OK did in front of the big audience because brother OK touched on some key things, bro.
Yes, sir.
But yo,
yes, sir.
Dirty, what's up, man? What's up, Dirty?
Hey, what's poppin', Pep?
The legend, yo. Always a blessing when you here at the channel and when you come to the school, yo. We respect the legends.
Oh, man. Gratitude. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, bro.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, check this out, bro. I was chomping at the bit for this one because actually Mr. Goodbread was supposed to do this one a couple of days ago, but something came up, and I'm happy that I got a chance to catch this one. You know what? Because y'all know my philosophy, dog. I don't listen to nothing girls say with clothes on, because Tyler's gonna top it. And, and I want to take all the science out and just say a basic thing, right? I remember
Okay.
10 years ago, I'm sitting on my cousin porch. 10 years ago, um, and he said his ex-wife called him and said he be grape juicing her, right? Like not just graping, whole grape juice, right? The whole Welch's. And he said, "How you figure?" She said, "Cause I went to this women's studies course, and they
Sheesh.
said, all the times that I was sleeping, you came home drunk and you got some. That was the grape juice." And you know what I'm saying? He was like, "What?" So here's the thing.
So
I need
so
y'all to.
so they not to cut you off. So I just want to get this clear. She was having sex with someone, and after she had sex with him, or possibly during that sex, other women taught her that she was getting raped.
Yeah, because girls are dumb. So they don't know nothing. They just do stuff.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god.
here's the thing. Ch- ch- no, because
I
for real,
just wanted to make it clear. Like,
look, bro.
did he just
Look,
did he?
look, bro. I get accused of snatching coochie every 2 years. You can set your astrology to when a girl say I grape her. I don't care about that. Anytime her real boyfriend go through a text message, all of a sudden it's a grape. Anytime that man, look, I don't concern myself with what girls say ever. I'm scared of men who listen to women. I'm not scared of what women say because they just make up stuff. This is a tea party all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, this is proof that women are bag something just because, and not have no real attraction to the person, because it's not natural to not want to be intimate with a person that you pick and you lay down with. You know what I mean?
I'm
It's
not.
just not natural.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's revisionist history, bro. Okay, this what I want to say. This what I tuned in to say though. Besides the cousin part, 20 20 years ago, they had the Kings of Comedy. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
And
Facts.
Bernie Mac had one of the most hilarious sets, and he was talking about stir it like coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you do understand that 20 years ago that was funny, but now that's the great. You understand that, right?
Right.
So 20 years ago, literally, he came in the house and had unconsensual, didn't get an okay sex with his wife. That's exactly what he did. And he gave you a method. He taught you how to be one. He taught you how to make grape juice. That was his skit. And everybody laughed because everybody's done it, right?
That's a fact.
Now all of a sudden, revisionist history. Here comes Jada Mama saying, "Yo, I got Bernie Mac," and now revisionist. I feel great, and the reason I want to say that is because okay, I'll give you a perfect example because I do this a lot, by the way. I'll tell a girl like I don't even foreplay no more because I ain't got time to be trying to kiss you, bitch. I don't know where your mouth been.
Right.
So I'll explain to these toddlers. I say, yo, listen, Tyler, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna slide through, you're gonna suck me off, I'm gonna hit it from the back, I'm gonna go home. Yeah, that's what we gonna do, dirty. Cool. I slide through, I chill, we can watch TV for 30 minutes or so. I'm like, yo, you ready to slob on my knob like corn on the cob? They're like, it's not even the mood. I'm like, it's not about the mood, it's about the obligation. This is what you promised me for. I could have stayed at home to watch TV.
Right.
Okay. And
Hey, look,
then
that speaks to women think emotionally, we think logically. We know what we
so then
want.
So then 2 days later, she'll be like, it feels like I got raped. I know you didn't, but it feels like it because there was no foreplay, no passion. I'm like, Shorty, I didn't promise you passion. I promised you raw meat. I gave you what I promised you. So 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 that's my thing. My thing is unless a person follows you through the alley and hits you in the back of the head with a beer bottle, then at some point it was consensual. Because men, it doesn't even feel natural for a man to just take it. If she fighting back and kicking you and all that, that don't feel natural. You know what I'm saying? If she,
That's a
I never experienced that.
That's a
if
fact.
she,
But
Yeah, she just laying there, then she just laying there. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
the side. That's the lane. That's the turnover. That's the lean over. That's the from the side. Let me
Right,
pull
that's
up
to go
Jada.
to sleep. Like, man, I'll just give you something so you can go to sleep. Leave me alone. All right.
Yo, the funny thing is, if you talk to most women intimately, you get them to like really express shit they be dreaming about. They want to be raped. So
All the
that's
That's a
why
time.
fact,
they put
though,
that on
bro.
them.
Yo, you
That's a
can't say
fact.
that. You got to say the great word. You got to say the great word.
Right, right. Let's shy away from that. We don't want to get
Grape,
doxxed.
grape, grape
Nah, that's
juice.
fact. That's
They want.
their fantasy. Yeah, that's fact.
That's a fact. Yo,
Yeah, that's why.
let's indulge in more into the history of this woman, of this grandma terrorist, though, guys, because it's more. Oh yeah, it's more.
Let's do it. Let's
I
talk
be
about.
trying to be.
Yeah, I've been married 4 times, and
God damn.
so I got
Oh
pregnant.
God.
All right, guys,
Hold
there
on,
we
stop
go.
that
Off
right
the
there.
rip.
I was about
Off
to
the
say,
rip.
don't even
Off the rip.
4
Off the
times.
rip. She been married 4 times, so she has been programmed that everything is replaceable. So she have that replaceableness. This is why Jada Pinkett is moving how she moving, guys. What y'all take on that, yo? Y'all heard her say it, y'all, from her mouth to our ears.
Hey,
Generational
4
curse.
times. That's a platform. That's a fucking foundation. So that means she's foundationally a habitual marriage bitch.
That's a
She
fact.
love weddings. She love weddings. She hate marriage. She love weddings. That's what I got.
Right,
Her type of lifestyle got fucking 4 legs to support it. Her
right.
brokenness is supported by 4 legs.
Either that or she'll confused as hell Libra. I don't know her sign, but she don't know how she confused.
As a teenager. And back in the day, and so I got pregnant as a teenager.
Another red
And
flag.
back in the day, like my family was, very affluent, and illegitimate births was just like unheard of.
Right.
It was a disgrace to the family. So I married very young. I married when I was still in high school.
All right, guys. That's a key note. That means she was in a structured, forced marriage, bro. You only got
Right.
married because you were pregnant, because you didn't know how to protect yourself while you busting it wide open.
And let take it a step further. Her family kind of forced tradition on her. They shamed her into that, and I ain't gonna spill
Yeah,
it. Let's let
Which
her
is
talk.
probably one of the reasons why she hated. Because all women hate to be wrong. So because your mom's telling you to be traditional or you should have been traditional is a good reason for them to take this chip on their shoulder as fuck tradition. I'ma be modern. I'ma show them I can do it on my own.
Well,
Right.
it's probably her dad, but yeah.
Why you
Well,
say
yo,
that,
I think
30? Gamers, you are the legend, my G. So whenever you give us some game, bro.
Because women hate
Gotta
structure.
break that down.
Women hate structure. So here's the thing: who enforce shotgun marriages? Fathers. Who pulls a pistol out when your prom date come, even though it's toxic masculinity? Fathers. Who comes out here and vets the boy that his daughter say he love, she loves? Fathers. You know what I'm saying? My man's going through some shit right now where he knows his daughter's dating a bum, but the bum is charismatic, so he got the mother and his daughter's nose wide open. His wife and his daughter nose wide open. They're like, he's a great guy. And my boy met him one time, like, this bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
father thing. Fathers enforce structure. Fathers enforce family. Women think that having a baby makes the family.
Right.
Fathers know that having a wife, even without a kid, is his family. So her father made her get married. Honestly, it happened to me. My father and my sister's grandfather made her get married because she got pregnant at 16 and was like, yo, dude, you got 2 choices. Like you can go to jail or you can go to the altar. And dude was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to the altar. I guess I'm getting married. You know what I'm saying? So like fathers enforce that. Women don't give a shit, bro. Women are the arbiters of chaos. Y'all give them way too much credit. Women are the arbiters of chaos. If it's about love, because here's the thing. Y'all are under the impression that women can love, and I always think it's cute when y'all say that.
That's a
Women,
fact.
women weaponize men's love. Well, a great woman will reflect or project love, but these Liliths, they weaponize love. So they need you to fall in love so they can just be pretty and they think being pretty and doing Kegels equals you'll fall in love with them so they can have your resources. It's not
That's right.
love is not essential for a relationship. So, but yours is if you don't have requirements. So that's all that shit is. That's all I was gonna say about that, yo. Her dad definitely made her get married because it was embarrassing him. You think her mama had money? You think her mom was an affluent one?
Great
Nah,
spirit,
that's
Something
great
I
not.
want,
spirit.
yo,
That great
something I want to
spirit.
touch on, something that we don't be thinking about is that, like, it go back to this thing they call slavery. If you really want to be honest, slavery
Yeah,
could
go
only
back to
work
that, good break. Go
with a
back
bunch
to
of
that.
women, with a bunch of women and single kids. You can't operate slavery with grown men. You can't like go nowhere where there's grown men, even pussy men. Grab them
Mm-hmm.
up, put them on books and do shit with them for years and generations over. It just won't happen. In
Yeah,
order for you to
matriarchy is
enslave the
slavery.
population of people, you have to capture the woman's mind, right? And then she'll
Right.
birth these children into this belief system. So for all we know, 400 years of slavery probably was just a bunch of single bitches just raising us and sending us to school.
It ain't no laws, nigga. Matriarchy is slavery. That's exactly what happened. You
That's
guessed right. Let me tell you
exact.
something. Look, let me tell you something. Have you ever dated a single mother?
All the Hollywood stuff about big, strong black men getting whipped, all that shit is lies, bro, because that's not
All
going to
that shit.
happen nowhere.
All that shit is
Come
like,
on,
At
okay,
man.
check
13,
this.
at 13,
Check
I
Yeah.
this out.
at 13 in the first junior high school here, it took like 13 grown ass men with weapons and shit to restrain me. So I know for a fact
Nigga, what?
all that
Tell,
shit
Talk
is
your
speak
shit,
bullshit.
your
boy.
talk, nigga. Look,
All that
check
shit is
this
Your
out.
shit.
bullshit. And it's
Look,
our
check this
mothers
out.
that's sending us to these schools that's putting the slavery chip in our head. So we believe in
Yeah,
they cram 400 strong niggas in a
man,
boat
look.
and all that
It's
stupid shit. And it's stopping us from breeding with women to get out of our biochemical trap.
yeah,
You see what I'm
Fact.
because
saying? Because we
y'all listen to Tyler. Don't
subconscious
listen
in
to
our
Tyler's
head.
with clothes on, man. Don't listen to. I
You
ain't
know,
trying to cut you off, bro. I'm co-signing you though. Listen to this. If you date a you date a single mother. She has a 2-year-old boy, right? A son. That 2-year-old boy will kick your ankle all night, nigga. This motherfucker will try to fight a grown ass man and protect his pussy, right?
Right.
Whether it's his mother, his sister, whoever. Boys are genetically programmed to protect women. You don't have to instruct them. You don't have to give them a pamphlet, a coloring book, nothing. They just know you not my daddy, but you trying to fuck my mama. We going to war.
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The mother
That's
has
real
to
talk.
put NyQuil in his bottle or put on the bed or you know what I'm saying, make the little nigga drink beer or some shit
Yeah,
so she
drug
can get
habits.
her
Right.
Where it
groove on.
starts from, drug habits.
Talk your shit,
And
man.
don't
But
be
Talk
the
that's
your
back
shit.
in
only,
the
and
the
that
night.
go back, I want to monkey branch off of what you said earlier, Dirty. That go back to the discipline being the father. In our basic instructions, that is
Mm-hmm.
all of the father. In our basic instructions, when God's talking about disciplining, he's only mentioning the father. He tells them to honor your father and your mother. You know what I mean? The mother role is to nourish the kid, protect the kid up until 8, 9 years old, and pass him off to where the dad could give the education and the teachings of for that kid. Then the kid go off, and the kid is to take those teachings and become a better person. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how that's supposed to work. So y'all guys is right, and we all saying the same things, that these Liliths, they're programmed and trained to believe the opposite of what God order is. You know what I
Right.
mean? So this is why
Right.
these women take on the role of I could do it myself. This is why these
Oh,
women
that's
feel they can do it themselves. But let's listen to this lady dig a grave, and let's listen to this lady really give us some insight on why her daughter is as dumb as she is. And remember, I say
That's
dumb
facts.
because it's funny, but
Yeah,
people
it's
only
dumb.
gonna do what they know, and we gotta keep it real. God knew that people would shun away from his teachings. This is why you got all these Liliths not wanting you to like this person or like that person, or if you like this person, then I don't like you. Because if everybody stopped bearing false witness on their neighbor, if everybody stopped lying and eating crab legs and come to the truth, then all of this shit will be this shit will be of nothing. This shit will be all of nothing right here. Really.
Wow. And that was Jada's dad, and that marriage only lasted for about a year, if it lasted, when I was still in high school.
Wow.
And that was Jada's dad, and that marriage only lasted for about a year, if it lasted that long. And then I got married a second time when I think Jada was probably about 8, and I married for a second time, and that relationship.
All right, guys. Kids learn what they see. Parents, these hell of a mothers really be thinking that they could teach their kid anything. Us as men don't even teach our kids like verbally. We teach our kids by what they see. When we love on the mother, we teach our kids how to have some type of love for a female, for human beings. When we keep it peace, when we go to work, when we wake up every day, go to work, we show our kids how to be productive citizens. Ain't nothing we could tell them. These kids learn by what they see. And clearly, her mother seen, Jada Pinkett seen her mother be a 304. Somebody got to clear that background, y'all. But what's y'all spill on that? Her getting remarried while Jada was 8, y'all. Okay.
I mean, generational curse, hell of a mother situation. My take on it is we already broke down kind of where it came from, but now we're seeing the direction that it went in her daughter. I'm seeing a lot of similarities in Jada Pinkett Smith from her mom right now. Now, maybe her mom made more mistakes, but you could tell that this hell of a mother led her in a direction to be a perfect Jezebel Lilith. Look what Jada's doing right now. She didn't have to keep remarrying.
Yo, who background
Hey,
is
and
that? King God, you
hey,
gotta
Ellie,
unmute your mic. Yeah, okay, what you were saying?
No, that's what I was saying. You can see it in her daughter. It's almost like her daughter is her 2.0. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything about her life and everything that we're seeing, the fact that she got married 4 times and she's breaking down her marriages right now, the fact that she got pregnant in high school, etc. We see all the red flags in this lady, but what we don't see is her fixing anything through her legacy. I'm gonna just keep it right there because I don't want to spoil what I want to say later.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Dirty, what's your take on that, Dirty?
You know what, man? I expect title, so there's that.
Right, it's no
But
surprise. No
but
surprise to you.
here's the flip side of that. Because I understand that women hate men, right? My flip on that is because I don't know if Jada has siblings, right? I've never heard Jada talk about siblings. But not only women only love one thing at a time, right? That's why you will never get the heart of a woman who still love her baby daddy. You'll never
Facts.
hear a woman talk about the kids of the man that she doesn't like. I mean, we learned that watching Boys in the Hood, right? You know what I'm saying? She like Ricky
Fact.
because she like Ricky Daddy more. So women can only love one thing at a time, or the representative of that one thing at a time. So when women love the man and all the kids they have is by that man, she loves the kids. That's a family. When women don't love the man, then all of a sudden the kids come first. You understand what I'm saying? Because she needs something to love, and she'll never be able to love anything else except maybe the baby daddy. You know what I mean? Because that's how life works. That's how women are wired. Men have unlimited love,
Mm-hmm.
but women have very selfish love, right?
Right.
So what Jada's mom is telling her is, I don't have the ability or the capacity to even reflect love. All I have is pain. And it's a deep-seated pain. So what ends up happening, I give you an example. This is where I got from. Because when you look at Willow's going to do the exact same thing. This is what happens. I watched my mother tell my sister certain things that my sister used when she got married, right? But every marriage deteriorated more and more because of the you're a woman, you should find a way to be equal to your man philosophy, right? The thing is, my brother-in-law was better than my sister in every metric, in every conceivable way. He was just better, right? It doesn't mean that she was a bad woman. It just means she'd be a horrible man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, be like that
So,
sometimes.
but the resentment of not being able to be more man than the man that they with. Then she taught my niece, yo, you don't want to have to go through what I went through and what your grandmother went through to be with a provider, right?
Right.
My So now my niece won't even let a guy buy her a cup of coffee. Like, you can't buy me. So I told my niece when she told me, I said, yo, I love you. You my first niece. I'll buy you your first cat. Once you realize this ain't working, you hit 40, call me. I'll buy you your first cat. So the thing is, it becomes a cycle of dysfunction because there is no comparison to man, right? The only comparison to man is another man, right? So they'll compare you
Right.
to white men. They'll compare you to what Asian men do. They'll compare you to what Mexican men do. There's no comparison to man but man. But women don't compare themselves to women, well, white women, but they compare themselves to men. So there'll always
That's
be a
right.
resentment because they can't be
That's where
a
you get
man.
your strong. I'm strong and independent. I don't need a man.
Right.
I'm
Now that's
alpha
what
woman, etc.
it's not even just that. It's that, but it's not just that because I need you to understand what they're saying when they say that, right?
Right.
Take a man in its totality, right? A man is an awesome fucking creature. His only weakness is women, right? So men can do a million things. You can have the same man who knows quantum physics also be into anime, catch his ass at Comic Con. Men are very have a wide variety of interests, right? Women's only interest is men, right? So their interest is the most dysfunctional shit you will ever fucking imagine. There's no upper level to tolerate. Once you think like it can't get worse than this, you'll see some fucking fat chick picking up her kids from school naked in flip flops. Like what the fuck? Like it can't
Yeah.
get worse than that. And then they'll top that. You be like, yo, it can't get worse. And they'll figure out a way. They will figure out a way.
That's a
So
fact.
so when you look at how they see men, they only see the worst aspects of men, right? But that's what they idolize. They love men who have sex with multiple women. They love that shit. You can't even tell a girl you ain't got no woman. Ah, you lying. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
they love men that have multiple women. So what do? Sleep with multiple men because they think men can do it, even though most men don't do it.
Right. They don't
You
have
know,
the options. They don't have the options.
even if they did have the option. Okay, check this out. As a guy that has that options, and my guys have that option. Even as guys with that option, if you have something to lose, you still don't do it.
That's a
You
fact.
you still have
Good
to wait it
point.
out.
Talk your stuff, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
Talk
Yeah,
your
So
you
shit,
can, you
man.
can have a lot of options, but you can't just go around taking them shits.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Women are only as faithful as our options. So they gonna explore all 31 flavors. When you go, I tell my mans this all the time. I said men are creatures of routine. We creatures of habit because we humans, but men are creatures of routine. When you go to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever your favorite restaurant is, you get the same shit every time. If I go to
Facts, boy.
Baskin Robbins, it's 31 flavors in that bitch. All I'm getting is chocolate chip mint, and if they out of that, I'm
Uh-huh.
getting butter pecan. That's all I
I
get
know where
because
you're
I want
going
to
with
be able
this.
to.
I know where you're
I
going
want
with this.
I want to be able to go in that motherfucker and be like, yo, let me get the usual. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like normal cheers and shit. Men are creatures of habit. Women need variety, right? So women need to suck every dick. If it's 31 inboxes, they gonna fuck 27 and then screenshot the 4 that they don't want. Like, look at these thirsty niggas. But shorty, you fuck 27 after 31. Why you don't mention that?
Right. Right.
So
Never.
So women see the most toxic shit. Men got money. Men try to control women with money. I'm gonna get my own money and I'm gonna buy me a felon, fresh home on house arrest. Men can fuck a bunch of women. I'm gonna fuck every nigga in this motherfucking in the Eastern Stars. I'm gonna fuck every Mason in my lodge. And then, goddamn it, if I get pregnant, it's gonna be some lame thing. Women find the most toxic things about masculinity because it's not masculinity, right? The toxic shit is really femininity because when you really think about it, anytime you do something toxic, you don't say you acting like the man. You say you acting like a bitch. Anybody that
Right.
say you act like the man, it's a compliment. So,
Right.
Good psychology. Good psychology, boy.
It's
so
something I want
all
to say that a lot of men don't
go
be
ahead, man.
don't be wanting to say, but no man is really evil if you define the word evil men are just carved out and from the hole in which he came. So it's like that toothpaste analogy I made.
Right.
If you shape the edge of the toothpaste like a star, then the fucking toothpaste gonna come out shaped like a star.
Right.
And so
That's
when you see a
fucking
man that
shit.
we identify as evil or a man who has habits, he's still part of source. He's part of me. He's part of you. You know, when you say that statement that women aren't as diverse as men mentally and shit like that, in your own words, you know, what that means to me is that they as a fully mature creature will only retain the knowledge of life that is impressed upon them in their minds. But men, we're constantly moving in the direction of evolution, whatever direction that is, because it's, you know, space don't have no direction, right? And whatever is required. So, you know, we got to realize that we're the only omnipotent mental aspect of humanity. You see what I'm saying? And the weaker versions of us are the men who it's like, you know, you give birth to a nigga and you're on the top of a hill with nobody to catch him. So he keeps tumbling unless some other man or some other masculine energy or knowledge or situations and circumstance created by another version of us smacks that motherfucker into reality or kill him. He don't got no hope. You see what I'm saying? Because we also the regulators of life and death, but she's the portal for manifestation, the holographic matrix. She's the portal. Other thing is that Goodbread said is that he always go to the teachings. Notice I don't talk about the teachings, but what I want to allow motherfuckers to realize and converge together is the fact that all his teachings, right? All the biblical teachings is in our molecular. Our that's just the semantic expression or the articulation of it, but it's still measurably what is in molecules.
Patreon talk.
That's it.
Patreon talk.
Patreons. The only thing I disagree with what he said is he said some good stuff. The only thing I disagree with is he said when women are in their mature form, they perpetual toddlers, bro. They never leave.
They're never in a mature form. I feel
They're never in a mature form.
Never
But
in a
besides
mature
that,
form.
I'm with
That's why you
everything
could have.
said.
That's why you could have your 67-year-old grandma doing a TikTok just like your 16-year-old
Facts.
young lady.
You know what I'm saying? They
Now let's hear grandma talk.
I know what you meant, bro, but I'm just saying.
Let's hear grandma speak for herself. Let's hear her prove out. Let's hear her prove all our talking points just now.
Let's times. And so I got pregnant as a teenager. Mm-hmm. And back in the day, like my family was, you know, very affluent, and, you know, illegitimate births was just like unheard of. Right. It was a disgrace to the family. So I married very young. I married when I was still in high school. Wow. And that was Jada's dad. And that marriage only lasted for about a year. Mm-hmm. If it lasted that long.
It was less than a year, guys.
And then
don't let her lie to y'all.
I got married a second time when Jada, I think Jada was.
She got married the first time. Let's just go back to what happened. She got pregnant in high school, got pressured to get married, and they were married for a couple of months. It wasn't about a year. Women exaggerate things like this, just like their body count. She was married for a couple of months, guys. Wasn't a year.
Yo, one winged. Hell no, that's not Jada. That's Jada mom's, bro. Why you think Zilla the God told you that she could still get it? This is how Lilith, y'all gotta understand, guys, right? Lilith is a beautiful woman, bro. Lilith, Lucifer, those are beautiful people. Remember, they're vanity. That's what they come as. So you think an ugly bitch could get you? You think, come on now, guys. Ugly bitch, if y'all letting ugly bitches get y'all gotta, it's a problem. Lilith is beautiful, bro. Look at this. Bro, me and Miss Goodbread see this chick on a humble, we'll get her. We will get her. I don't give a fuck how old she is. She looks good.
I think they even named Lilith as the lily flower.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
But with these women though, you gotta pump and dump, guys. You know what I mean? For the week, for the file, if you add them, just stay away. If you did not convert and become an alpha male, stay away from these women. I'm not even gonna hold you, because they're sexually transmitted demons. And once you stick your PP in, They got you. You know what I mean? When you are alpha and you know that coochie is coochie, you know what I mean? All coochie calls is just the stipulations and terms of agreements. When your mindset is on that level, then coochie won't will you in, because you already know it's about that dollar bill, y'all. You know what I mean? But when you at
Fact.
them, you stay away from these bitches, yo. You stay away from these bitches. These are the bitches you'll fuck around and put a baby in. These are the niggas is putting babies in Lilith, bro, because they bad, because they fire, because they look good. You know what I mean? How dumb is they, class? How dumb is they?
Very dumb.
Right.
Was probably about 8, and I'm married for a second time, and that relationship lasted for about 4 years. And then I got married again once I got in recovery. Because I don't know if you know too, that I am a recovery.
Wait, I cut it at the wrong time, yo. I heard the recovery shit. I heard, we play that back. I heard recovery now. I ain't watched this shit now. I just knew.
I don't know if you know
I was
too,
gonna say
that I
play
am a
it back.
recovering
Let her talk.
addict.
Okay. I think I've heard
Yeah,
it, but
so
I can't
you
look.
know
Wait,
too
wait,
that
hold on.
I got
Wait a
married
second.
again once I
Wait.
got in recovery.
Wait, hold on. Wait
What
a
you
second.
don't, I don't know if you know too, that I
Pause.
am a recovering addict.
Okay. I think
All right, that says a lot. That says a lot. And I've been telling
Pause
niggas
the
this from the
fucking
jump.
video.
Like, we are dealing with the motherfuckers that got crack in their system. No offense, yo. No offense. It is what it is. But we are dealing with motherfuckers that have crack in their system, and those babies had babies. You know what I mean? So this is why motherfuckers is so fidgety. This is why motherfuckers is so doubtful. This is why everybody feeling like they victims when ain't nothing happened. I be coming outside every day like, yo, what happened to the people? Why everybody so jumpy? Why everybody so, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no trust, ain't no loyalty. It's 3 definitions of everything. Like, this is what it is. You guys, y'all help me
He's
out,
a
bro. I'm not bugging.
304. He's a 304. Had a child out of wedlock in high school. Divorced her first husband in less than a year. We not exaggerate and call it about a year.
She said she's the first disgrace to her family.
Okay,
So
let's point that out.
She's the breakout.
We didn't say it. We didn't say it. She put it out her mouth and said that her family disgraced her. All right, we ain't say it.
Well, not just that. She said it's the culture of her family for what she did to be a disgrace, and it was unheard of. So she's the breakout artist.
Guys, y'all hit that like button, guys. Like I said, I'm bringing y'all exclusive. Who knows if this shit get taken down or not? If y'all could donate, because I know YouTube might not keep this one up. There's a reason why motherfuckers don't be having these clips there. You know what I mean? Y'all heard it from her mouth to y'all ears, and the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I mean? This is why Jada moved like how she moved, bro. This how she moved like how she moved, bro. And I understand everybody have their own problems. But if you ducking the truth and you ducking the healing process, then that's on you. That's on you, yo. You know what I mean? That's on you. And clearly, this is why Jada became a sex addict, yo. Because when your mom's is on drugs, you know what I mean? When your mom's is a drug addict, she's gonna end up leaving you places. She's gonna leave you with people, leave you in spots. You know what I mean? You're gonna become promiscuous. And this is what I mean by the hell of a mothers. They take this stance on they don't need a man, they don't need the discipline in their kid's life. And then they produce women like Jada Pinkett and set Jada Pinkett out in our community. And then remember, because I know we got a lot of detractors. You always bashing women. Girl, I raised a good old son. I raised Jesus. I raised Jesus in the sandals. Now, when those of y'all that feel y'all raising the Jesus, when y'all seen y'all Jesus Christ out there like Will Simp, and then he run into the somebody that's raised by this hell of a BMT grandmother, what's gonna happen? Your son gonna get abused. He gonna get used. And that's all we trying to say. You know what I mean? But we understand that Satan and government Satan's zaddy and the powers to be, the elites, and the evil side, the unholy trinity, got everybody operating on this selfish time, on this envy the next person, on this crab in the barrel time. You know what I mean? We
That
understand
cycle
that.
continuing.
Shit crazy, y'all. Shit crazy. Zilla the God said her mom's put her on to porn
Yeah, I didn't know
and
that.
masturbation at 9 years old, yo. That's crazy
Hold on,
right there, yo.
which one though? Because I know Jada Pinkett Smith, she put her daughter on porn and masturbation at a young age too. So which one is he talking about?
Yeah. He's talking about Jada, but the moms put matter of fact, the moms put Jada on. I read some shit about that. Like it's Lilith pushing the apple. Somebody audio is damaging.
Giving feedback. That's facts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Whoever did that, that's good.
But word. But dirty,
But
yo,
yeah.
dirty, man.
And y'all
What's your
see how
take
that
on
cycle
that?
continue? The mom putting
Right.
Man, go ahead, dirty.
Dirty might
Dirty
step
there?
out.
Because I think I had to check my mic because I think the feedback was me. I had to check what was going on. Yeah. I remember the article, the story you're talking about. Jada said her grandmother taught her how to masturbate. So it's like, once again, that's how I know the dad is the one that set up the arranged marriage. Because Jada said her grandma taught her how to masturbate. I remember that. Bro, I really ain't, you know what? I really ain't got nothing to say to this, bro. Like, here's my thing. Well, I will say this. About women raising a Jesus. Y'all know Jesus really only rocked with prostitutes though, right? So even Jesus knew what the time was. Like, yo, if I want sex, I go to a sex worker. Um if I want righteousness, I go to righteous men. I think one of the biggest, and this is kind of off
Hold on,
topic,
you
but it's
just
kind of
opened up a
related.
can of worms. You just opened up
No,
a can of worms.
I think one of the biggest things, um, and this is
No,
off kilter, but this is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If anybody on my channel, they know this how I feel. I think the biggest disservice that Tony and swarthy men do to themselves is accept being black men, and they put the black before the man, because black is for women, gays, and felons. That's who they represent. That's who they march for. That's who they riot for. That's who they get the subsidies for. Women, gays, and felons. If you can read above a sixth grade level and you speak articulately, what do they say? You acting white.
This is my
So
favorite subject. What you talk about here?
so I think the disservice is that Tony and swarthy men don't want to just be men and create the code of conduct that works for men. They want to be black, which means they have to include everybody, and everybody don't need to be at the table when you're making decisions.
that's right.
So when the decision happened, when Jada's grandma, or Jada's dad rather, well, whatever, her mom's dad, when he made the decision, like, you got to be an honest hoe. You know what I'm saying? You need to marry the dude that knocks you up, with the hopes of maybe you pick somebody that you can raise a family with.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work because who she is, because of little she is, but he came from the right intent, right? This is where black men have life fucked up. And I just talked to one of my mentees about this. Your job as a man is not to empower women. Your job, you really need to have bitches broke and begging, to be honest with you. I don't know why the fuck y'all want girls with money. Y'all really want to goddamn man broke, starving, and gang banging. Because then she's malleable, right? But the
We gotta
problem
admit
is,
that we're designed to control them and stop playing with all that semantics. Like, yo, I'm here to control you. It's either that or you go somewhere else. I find somebody else I can control. Get the fuck out my face.
right. But in the facts. But in
You
addition to
said
that,
it.
and
Hold
I would
on, yo.
Put it in
Hold
English.
on. That was the wrong soundbite right there. Definitely the wrong soundbite right there. Time out.
so here's the flip side, and I just told my mentee this when I talk about tribing up. And I tell them, man, I don't represent 46 million people because of a crayon. I represent the people that follow the ideology that we set foot. I don't care if it's 20 dudes and 80 women. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always more women than men to make it fun, right? Every party, right? So, but I don't care if it's just 20 men. We're gonna be the best of the 20 men, and we'll take over everybody else because everybody else listening to women. So I say that to say this: if Mr. Goodbread falls on hard times, right, and Mrs. Goodbread, they have to go from eating chicken to eating ramen noodles for a little while, right? Mr. Goodbread is built for this is just a hard time. We'll get through this. We'll be all right, right? Miss Goodbread, I'm just using for an example, but I ain't saying she this, but Miss Goodbread be like, nah, but I kind of like chicken. I don't like ramen noodles. What outside men do, whether it's the government or whether it's these dirty Macs, they say, yo, Miss Goodbread, I got some chicken. You want some chicken? Slide over here. I got you. No, it's for you. No, don't worry about it. You can take some home to Mr. Goodbread if you want to, but this for you. It's a blessing, right? So now he's superseded and circumvented the natural order, right? So now she's like, yo, there's a man better than my man. I think less of my man, right? And black men do that all the time. Save the women, save the children, men on their own. Y'all say that all the time, like, ain't no help for men. Y'all, that's true because men don't help men. The natural order is Mr. Goodbread is fucked up. They went from chicken to ramen noodles, and I'd be like, yo, bro, let me help you get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
got a lick for you. So now I can help provide for you so you can go back home and provide for your family. So you'll still be the hero in Miss Goodbread eyes. But
That's
that's
right.
not how colors are set up. They set up to help the women and the children and be the that one good man. The only every nigga want to be the only good man, to be that only good man in the eyes of women. And that's part of the demise because they put the black before the man. When men operate as men, then a lot of this shit. But yeah, yeah.
You right,
Anyway,
man. You on the
You right.
prepping, bro. You on the point.
I think I've heard
Yeah.
it, but
So
I can look at
yeah.
you and tell. So yes.
I know. Thank goodness I'm not I don't look like what I've been through. But yes, I'm a recovering addict, 30 years clean now. And so I would have to say that that journey through addiction, of course, affects all your relationships.
Right. Right.
Right.
Yes.
And so then I got married a third time, and that relationship lasted a really, really long time. It lasted for over 20 years. But then I lost my sister, my oldest sister. I lost a niece who was much younger than I was, and I really I was unhappy in the marriage, and I just really
Oh my
started
God.
thinking that I have more years behind me than I do in front of me.
Who she sound like, y'all? Who she sound like?
Yeah, she sound like her daughter.
She
You
sound
sound
like her
just like her
daughter, yo.
daughter.
How far does the apple fall?
Not far at all, man. Low hanging fruit stick right beside each other.
Right
baby
beside each other.
boomers. Oh my
God,
God,
You
baby
know,
start
boomers.
vetting through the parents. You see the moms, believe
And
the
then she
moms.
victimized. She painted this whole victim story where she's an addict that takes effects on relationships, and then she started talking about how she lost her niece, et cetera, et cetera. Which my condolences. But what does that have to do with your happiness or your marriage? I don't even want to put happiness in it. What does that have to do with your marriage? It doesn't make sense to me. She
Okay,
said that she
hey man,
started putting things.
she's just
She
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 yo,
she
she's just
she
using
she,
like a
she
lot of
literally said.
she
Go
Hold on,
ahead,
one
using
go
a
at a
ahead.
lot of
time. One at a time. Go ahead, Sauce.
she just using like shit to strike emotions and see if she could, like a little child, like she's trying to like, yeah, the man down the road died, so I'm sorry, I came late to work, you know some stupid
it's
shit.
you know what? It's not. Well, all girls are dumb. They don't know shit. They just do shit. But here's the thing. I get where she's coming from. Now, I don't say I agree, but I say I understand. Because I understand a little bit of tolerology. You know what I'm saying? A little babble. So here's the thing. First of all, it goes right back to her saying she got raped by her husband, right? All this is
Okay.
related. Watch how it ties together, right? So you had sex with a dude, pops pull out the shotgun, you marry the dude. As my man just said, y'all weren't even married a year. So in that short amount of time, The dude that you had consensual sex with and decided to carry a baby, full-term pregnancy. Now you have to marry the dude. So you were with him for less than 2 years. Do you know how quick the passion has to leave? That means that you was only sleeping with him for chaos, because you can't get raped in a newlywed relationship. I don't care who you are, bro. Like, nobody gets married and 2 months later, like, yo, I'm tired of this new purchase. I've never purchased anything in 2 months and got tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Let alone a
The
marriage. Word.
Right. Mind
so
you, when she, real quick point, mind you, when she got pregnant and she divorced him immediately after that, she went to move in with her mom, and
right.
they took care
So,
of Jada. They raised
right.
Jada.
So watch how I put it together. So once again, you can't get raped. But you see how revisionist history works? You're my wife. We already slept together. We got a whole baby. I got to provide for this baby. I got to provide for you. I would like a little trim. Hey, no, I feel guilty. I didn't want to do it. You see the emotional, because she's nuts. I mean, all cute girls are nuts, especially light skinned when they all nuts. So she's just nuts. So the bipolar in her said, yo, this one time he got some that I didn't want to give him some. Now I need to get divorced because I feel like I'm trapped. This is oppression. I had to have sex with my husband. So how do I get over the pain? How do I get over the pain? Because I'm a baby boomer, right? So how do I get over the pain? Sex, drugs, rock and roll, right? So I'm gonna go
Talk
out
your
here.
shit, bro. I see where you going.
I'm a fuck random niggas at Woodstock. I'm gonna listen to Prince and Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna live my life. I'm gonna go from weed to powder to freebase, because they ain't call it crack. They was doing it off the spoon, to freebase. I'm gonna get high as shit. I'm gonna run motherfuckers. I'm gonna teach my daughter how to masturbate. I'm gonna do all dysfunctional shit because I hate me, right? I hate myself, right? That's fine. All pretty girls hate themselves. That's why I smash pretty girls, because I hate them too. I match their energy. So
One
so
plus
Yo,
one is two.
real quick, you notice
Take
she
One
got
notes,
plus one
guys.
is
Take
two.
notes, game. This
she
free
got
game,
married
guys. Hit
again
that like
when the
button.
child was 8, right? She got married again when the child was 8. Now, if you look at your child as a legacy, a living legacy to
men do that.
perpetuate your
Quit
right?
saying that about women. Men see children as legacy. Women don't. You keep saying that,
Well,
but women don't care
They
about
see
legacy.
they
saying,
see
I'm
children
just
as an
saying, if
end of
you
all
talking
means.
about men,
Women
That's
see
facts.
I'm
children
Hey,
as
talking
an
that's
about
end
facts,
men.
boy.
means.
But hold on a minute, I'm talking about men. If you see a child as a legacy, right? A
All right.
perpetuating of your legacy, right?
Okay.
And a woman is constantly changing up what kind of man she bring around. Could you see why there's people out here that think there's all kind of multiverses and fucking time shift and Mandela effect and all that shit? Because a lot of motherfuckers is going through this physical shit where they moms is just bringing in new time matrices, like different dicks. And when you come in a woman's house, you bring your aura there. You don't just bring your dick, your behavior, your mannerisms, your tactics, your algorithm, and the child read off that. So she kick
Fam,
you
not
out, and another nigga come, and the same shit happen and repeat and repeat. And then by the time your child is a teenager, they got like 5 different universes. One is a DC, the other one's Marvel comic, the other one is the streets, the next one is academia, and they got like all this personality bullshit all jumbled up and shit in them. And,
right.
But
it, it, you know,
that's not what I
Not
see
one
though, bro.
time did she even mention anything about what the child was going through, what Jada was going through. She just
yeah,
mentioned her trauma. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah.
curious what was going on while she was being a crackhead. What the hell was
I'm
going on with her daughter?
I'm not curious at all. I know these 1940s bitches. But
Right.
here
She might have even brought Jada to the D boys one night. She might have even
That's what I'm
yo,
trying
it's
to say.
assumption. She might even brought it to the D boys because that's how they was giving it up back then
yeah,
for a
they
rock.
yeah, for them food stamps.
And she
But
taught her
here's
how to masturbate at 9, right? Come on
but
now.
here's the flip side. Here's the part y'all missing though. We talking about Jada's maternal family because that's Jada's mom telling her talk, right?
Right.
The dude who got put into a shotgun marriage, he got parents, he got grandparents. Like people, that's another thing I hate about niggas. Colors act like there's only one side of the family. It's a whole. When you take away the child from the father, you take away from the paternal grandparents, the paternal aunts and uncles, the whole support system that rides for the man, right?
Mhm.
So what y'all really missing out to is what type of devious shit was Jada's mom and her grandma on to keep Jada away from her dad. Because you can't tell me that you can force me to marry this woman, but you can't force me to take care of mine. You
But
feel what
you
I'm
see,
saying?
but we not missing out on it. That's just the shit that gets swept under the rug. We could barely find
Right.
this shit. We could barely dig up this shit. So they gonna feed us with what they want us to know. Remember, they all puppets of Hollywood. They all
I bet you
puppets
that
of
man got other kids that's doing fine, as so is the case with men with multiple baby
Great
mothers.
Right.
point. Great
Yeah.
point. Great point.
It's
I bet
always
you.
like that.
I
Most
bet you
cases.
if we asked him if it was unconsensual sex,
Or her
I bet
siblings.
you he won't say the same story. Their story don't match. That's why she ain't want to go into that.
I
Right.
guarantee. Look,
She
this is
She
how I
followed
probably
know
got
through.
a
that's
sister from the same daddy that's married.
this is how I know what you said is true, Mr. Goodbread. A girl said that I raped her, right?
Right.
So this is after we finished messing around. I'm calling like, Shorty, come through. She's like, I don't want to rock with you like that. Whoa, whoa, you raped me. I said, I did. She said, yeah. I said, Shorty, this was like in September, right? I met her on Halloween the year before. I remember going to Thanksgiving dinner with her, and I remember her family looking at me like, oh, you brought a different nigga this year to Thanksgiving dinner.
Stupid.
Y'all know that look. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Halloween.
So so that means that somewhere around November we started smashing if I went to Thanksgiving dinner, right? So because I met her Halloween night, right? Now I remember bringing in New Year's with her. I remember that. Now, here's my thing. So we're talking 9 months. We're having sex 3 or 4 times a week for 9 months. And then when it's over and you find somebody new, it's like, you grape me. And I'm like, which time? Which time out of this 4 day a week for 9 months? So what's that? Four times four, that's 16, 9 months, 9 times 16. Nigga, like we like 127. Out of these 127 times we had sex, which time? Which time was the time I forced my like from the day one? So 127
Me
rapes.
too,
I'm
culture.
120. I'm Bill Cosby. Like 127 times I sexually assaulted you. That's what you telling me. Yeah, I never. All right, cool. So this is what I'm saying. I don't believe none of it was clone, bro. But my thing is that so she denied the father. She
Mm-hmm.
gave the baby to the grandmother. Grandma gonna do just about a job on Jada as she did on Jada's mom
Mm-hmm.
because they don't get better, they just get older. Jada goes through the trauma she goes through in the 80s because we talking the beginning of the crack era.
Right.
The 80s?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because Jada was born like the 60s, maybe, like late 60s.
Right. Her
You know what I'm
Who,
mom.
saying?
Jada Pinkett?
Jada Pickett. Jada gotta be 50.
60s? God damn.
Yeah, Jada's
So
old.
she had
Jada's
to be
old.
born. She had to be born
If she
between
was
like
born in the
60 to
50s, then that would be 70 or some shit like that.
no 60, no 60, like 67, somewhere between 67 and
Okay, okay, okay.
1971 in that area. You know what I'm saying? So Jada was a teen when the crack era hit and her mama was really hitting that spoon heavy. You know what I'm saying? On
Right.
her third husband.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Jada
you
was fuck.
Hmm.
She was fucking, bro.
she was fucking. She was in Juilliard. Remember? Cause she got Juilliard in 1990. So she had to be what, 18, 19 years old in.
That's a fact.
So yeah. So I mean, just do the math on that. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
19 and
Yeah.
so that's what 1969 you was born, something like that. So she been she been through the whole shit. Her and her mama fucking the same niggas for different reasons. I got a homegirl in Memphis. Goddamn it, her mama do dope. And goddamn it, told the dope boy, like, look, man, you give me the dope and I'll let my daughter fuck you. You know what
That's a
I'm saying?
fact. I
I
seen
slide
that.
that. I
That's a
slide that.
fact. I
That's
seen
not
that.
nothing far fetched. We
Her,
know.
her and her daughter argue. I'm there while they was arguing. Like, mama, how you gonna give up my pussy for your habit? Ooh, I don't wanna fuck that nigga. She's like, yo, you gotta fuck that nigga because he gave me the work. Like she's prostituting her daughter for the
Do you want
so
these bills paid?
Right.
so I see this shit. I know the toxicity of these toddlers, man. Like y'all, I don't see the sugar and spice. I don't look for the needle in a haystack. It's only two type of toddlers: the toddlers I train and the toddlers that's untrained. And if you're not trainable, if you don't take instruction, then we can smash. But I know you're not wife material. That
That's a
she
fact.
she's showing that she's not wife material. Because she's been a wife 4 times and she's single right now. And you don't need more proof than that.
Right. Then when you go and you
See that?
tie in we ain't doing that today. But if you tie in Will Smith's generational curse and how he became a simp enforcer and his son husband protecting his moms, you will see why beta males tend to always attract to the girls that's got something going on, the girls that's ants in the pants, because they have a boring life. They live that arrogant. You know what I mean? They always gonna attract to the wicked woman when they need. Beta males are designed for the nerdy girl, the girl that stay in the house. You know what I mean? But for some reason, beta males always want the Lilith woman when they are designed, programmed to deal with Eve. You know what I mean? But they like the Lilith woman because the Lilith woman come with the bells and whistles and she popping. When the Lilith women are programmed to like the Pookies and Ray Rays in the community, that's what government Zaddy programmed those women to like, so that the registers could keep on rolling. You know what I mean? Those women only like the Pookies and Ray Ray because they look at it like, hey, Pookies and Ray Ray, they dummies. Yeah, they generate money with their masculinity, but they waste their money. They're unemotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? They're not financially literate. So they waste their money. So I'll let them waste my money on them or me. You know what I mean? So then when women feel that, that's why they attract to Pookie. That's why they're busted open for a whole dusty nigga with the potential of becoming a rapper. You know what I mean? This is why they're
Right.
busted open for a whole dusty nigga who moms got a good job and give them money and spoil them. You know what I mean? Because they know that the nigga gonna go out there and buy 5 and 6 different cars, 2 different mansions. So why don't I just play like I like them, entertain them, sit up around them, and just get them to spend money on me? And that's what niggas that got common sense gotta stop fucking doing. Niggas get money and go spend it on the bitches that didn't like them when they had money, bro. You know what I mean? And that's niggas' problem. That's niggas' fault. You know what I mean? Coochie is not powerful if we don't give it Cornet, B. These women sit up on these panels and these platforms and they expose shit we did for them, and they expose us, literally. They expose us men, and we was breaking our neck to try to make them look good, guys. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop that shit.
Facts.
Let's finish letting this lady kill herself. She got about another about 60 seconds.
And I gotta be happy. I can't just stay in a marriage because you've been here for 20 years. And I think that a lot of people are afraid to step out and make that change because you're comfortable, even if you're not, thoroughly happy, there is a sense of security that you have.
Yo, why get in a marriage and why go 20 fucking years without opening your mouth? Why get in a marriage and go 20 years without opening your mouth? At some point in that marriage, you knew you did not feel comfortable. You were not happy. You were not at peace. Why not get the fuck out of the marriage? Why not open your mouth? You know what I mean, guys? Peep game.
Because
Peep game.
that's
And guys,
the narrative.
we
That's
must
the
not be
narrative.
simple forces because we get that feeling. We know when the shit hit the wall. We know when the shit hit the fence. We know when it's over. We know when it's time to, alright now. We know when it's time to get the fuck out of there, yo. But we sit there because we get used to the coochie. We get used to the in-home coochie. We probably don't have our 5 basics covered, so we need the bitch for something. You know what I mean? We gotta stop playing ourselves, yo. We gotta stop playing ourselves. I told y'all go MGTOW, y'all go your own way, y'all operate in your own reality for as long as you need to. You know what I mean? When you do that, while you doing that, that's called the self-improvement. You know what I mean? Everybody put their fancy word to self-improvement. That's called self-improvement. While you're doing self-improvement, I guarantee you somebody's gonna like you. And that's the second guarantee that I put on this channel. While you doing the self-improvement, you know what I mean? I guarantee you somebody's gonna attract to you. Because like you're gonna see the results, bitches is gonna see the results first, bro. Women see the results of your self-improvement before you see it. When you doing it for
That's
you.
fact.
When you doing it
That's
for her,
facts. That's
she don't
facts.
care. Women like the women. Women like the guy that like her. Yeah, they like the guy that like her. But they love the guy that loved themselves, bro. Miss Goodbread, she loved me, bro. She wrapped around my fingers because I love me, bro. I do not put her on no pedestal, bro. Y'all see it. She in videos here and there. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You do not put the woman on the pedestal. It's not your job to put the woman on the pedestal. Woman can't respect you if you put her on the pedestal because a woman know better than to put you on her pedestal. A woman gonna put her kids on the pedestal. You
Which
know
is
why?
This
Because
man,
that's what God asked her. That's the
this
order.
man, this man married a crackhead. So that means he took her at one of her lowest points. She was already married, had a child out of wedlock, married twice already. And he took her in as a crackhead for 20 years. I'm pretty sure he was a part of that rehabilitation. I'm pretty sure he was by her side for them 20 years. And she,
that's
out of her
crazy.
mouth, she said, out of her mouth, she said, out of those 20 years, I just wasn't happy. That's all a woman got to tell you. I'm not happy. And it's you, whatever the provision don't matter no more today, guys. You can provide, provide, provide. And I'm talking about even your life force. And if she is not happy, this is what you get. Goodbread broke down a great point. When you don't put yourself first, then this is what happens.
That's a fact, bro. That's a
Oh,
Yo,
fact.
if you not sure if the woman like you, if you seeing signs that she giving you play and she giving you pussy, she even giving you some good head, but you seeing signs and you know inside you, but she not 100% somebody that like me. You might as well give it up because at any given day it's non-consensual. That shit could change like 50 years from now, especially if you make more money and you get famous and popular.
Yo, that's a fact.
Right.
And Zilla the God, he just threw the battery in my back. Cause this is a problem right here. That's a fact, Zilla. Yo, she knows she do not belong on no pedestal. All these women know that they don't belong on your pedestal, my God. That's the name of the game. They wanna find the dude that challenge that's the challenge. You know what that mean? When they be like, I just want to challenge. They want the dude that know I'm not gonna put you on the pedestal and look them dead in their eye, dead in their cross eye and all them eyelashes and tell them, Miss, I'm not fitting to put you on my pedestal. That's the dude they want, guys. And that's
Mm-hmm.
the dude they gonna break their neck, knock on his door, stalk him down to cause they in their mind, somewhere in their delusional, hallucinating mind, they think that they think that they are the greater than great. They think for some reason they have the golden coochie. So they think that they can make that statement that I just made false. And real niggas know ain't no way you gonna make that false. So all you gonna do is bust it open for me, and I'm gonna take it, and put you right back to the streets. And you come right back tomorrow and bust it open for me, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna put you right back to the streets. But it be you dudes that wanna make this blue pill fantasy shit come to life. Like y'all want to cuff a chick that wanna bust it open and turn you into a loser. You know what I mean? That's their job. Their job is to turn you into a loser, soften you up, bro. And they only gravitate to the dudes that do not allow it. The dudes that Matumbo rejected. No, 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 no. You know what I mean? That's game
Yeah.
right there. That's free game right there. Y'all can take it off from there. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, can I add something to
Now
that real
Um,
that
quick?
now
but
that's
Yeah, hell yeah. You already know the legend. When the legend speak, I shut the
I,
fuck up, bro.
I just want to say something real quick about this. She wasn't happy for 20 years. First of all, I don't think women have the ability to be happy. I think women's happiness
Ever.
derives from making men happy, but they refuse to do that because they think that's oppression. Um, even to a
Right.
to an
Right.
auspice also to make their kids happy, but that's you're supposed to have the kids with the man, so to make your family happy. Um, but I will say this because Zilla, I think it was Zilla, made a great point about he rehabbed the crackhead, right? That was a dope point. Here, I just want to add on something to that. She spent 20 years. It wasn't that she wasn't happy, right? She spent 20 years and then she decided one day, arbitrarily,
Hmm.
I have never been happy. He can't, no, for real.
That's a fact.
He can't make me happy because you can't make anybody happy. You can keep them happy, but you can't make anybody happy. So I'm not happy. He can't make me happy because everything is your responsibility. When I tell you guys, and I dropped a link in the description, yo, because I want you guys to understand, man. I dropped a link to the tolerology course. I gotta let y'all understand, y'all dealing with 4 year olds in adult sized body, right? The idea of everything about her life, especially because she was pretty in her day, everything about her life is another man's responsibility, right? Her happiness, her protection, her provision, her income, everything is another man's responsibility, right? Even when you guys go out here, and that's why I hate when you guys ask girls, what do they bring to the table? Nothing. You have to tell her what to bring to the table. She doesn't know. You're asking girls who don't know what she think about this. Women know they're hungry. They know they're hungry, but don't know what they want to eat. You can't figure out
Hmm.
basic human uh behavior, right? You don't even know how you want to be nourished. So how the fuck would you know what you're supposed to bring to be a teammate? Like they know nothing. They do shit. Everything they know, a better man taught them or they read out a book. They don't know
That's a
shit.
fact. I
They
say
don't
I say that all the
Come
time,
on
Dirty.
now.
Not
Come
to
on.
cut you off, but I say that all the time. Women is as smart as the last dude that programmed them with dumb shit. They're as smart as the
facts.
last dude that programmed them with the stupid shit.
And not to cut none of
Facts.
y'all off, I'm gonna piggyback off of his point right now. Uh, I'm looking at an article. Jada Pinkett Smith, she was on the Red Table Talk or whatever. She said she never wanted to marry Will. She cried at the horrible wedding. That's how she described it. Does that sound familiar?
Sound like a mammy. So
Okay then.
that's hilarious too, by the way. Um,
Okay. Just wanted to point that out.
I must really be toxic because girls propose to me. I must not be shit. Okay, so the 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 flip side is okay, so I've never been happy for 20 years. But it took me 20 years to be able to afford an apartment, right? Because that's what it come down to, right? It took
Mhm.
20 years for my daughter to get that a different world check to get me an apartment, right? So
Right.
she's the daughter wife, just like a lot of y'all niggas is programmed to be son husbands, right? There's nothing worse than hearing a 12-year-old boy say he got to go pro or he got to sell dope because he got to get his mama a house. That means your mama pussy is garbage and so is her attitude. She couldn't suck no dick and get a house.
That's
Like,
a fact.
You talking
you know what
shit
I'm
right
saying?
now.
So
Garbage.
I'm just saying, I once I hear you got to buy your mama a house, I know your mom was a horrible human being. A horrible
Man.
human being. Do you know
Fact.
how difficult it is to not find a man that wants to have in-house pussy? You got to be a horrible human being, right? But I digress, right? Because the Stockholm syndrome said that that's my mom and that's all I got. Okay, cool. So it took her 20 years and Jada getting her first different world check for mama to be able to afford to leave the man who doesn't make her happy. So your daddy didn't make you happy. That's why you did the fuck shit to get yourself pregnant because you were revolting against your dad. Then your
Hmm.
husband didn't make you happy. That's why you say it was rape when you're supposed to be having sex with your husband. You weren't even married a year, nigga. It's not like y'all did 7 years, y'all bored, he got fat. No, it would have been a year. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
So, okay, cool. So then you wait another 8 years of busting it wide open and doing dope. And then you get married again, probably to another dope fiend, because y'all had that in common. Like both of us like that good shit with only 7 hits on it, right? So then that one doesn't last, right? But why would it, right? Because it was dope fiend love, right? Which ironically, that's probably the husband she loved the most, to be honest with you. So then you get married to another dude who's a stable dude and a provider, who probably is autistic because
That's a fact.
No, I'm being
You talking
honest.
about
That's
the
a
third one,
fact,
right?
though. He
Yeah, the
going
third one.
in.
The
He
third
going
one.
in.
It's probably autistic because autistic people need a woman to be a second mother. Like they make money, but they can't do shit else. Like the shit that women brag about, like my granddaddy, he couldn't read, but he brought the text to grandma, she paid the bills and gave him allowance out his own money. Like them dudes who
Hmm.
really need a second mother in order to maintain. He can make money, but he can't wash the dish. The house would be fucked up if he ain't got no girl that'll wash the dish. Right? So you rolled 20 years and you're not happy because now you have the responsibilities and duties of being a mother to an adult man, but really being a wife. That's really what you being. But that's how she feeling. Like I'm playing mommy around this bitch, right? And then your daughter finally get a check, and then he like, I'm out this bitch. I'm finna move in with my daughter, or my daughter gonna give me an
Mm-hmm.
apartment, or whatever the case may be, because I don't have to be under the thumb of any man. I don't mind being under the thumb of a woman, but I can't be under the thumb of a man. I can't take that pressure. I can't take what it takes in order to be what I want to be. And now I'm 40, and I still look good for 40. From first of all, I get I
She
insult because
do.
I
She's bad.
no,
She
no,
is
but I
bad.
let me tell you something. I insulted a woman like this, and it was crazy as I fucked up the pussy because she was really fucking me. I was like, it was her birthday. She turned 41. I said, man, you look great for 41. She was like, no, nigga, I look great. Period. I was like, no, you look great for 41. No,
Facts. Like,
you
stop
know
playing. Like, stop.
what I'm saying?
Like, who
Like
you checking?
the 41-year-old you can't even compete with the 21-year-old you. I ain't even talking about the 21-year-olds out here. You can't compare with your Throwback Thursday picture, but you're pretty. You're
Right.
a pretty 41.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just say thank you, bitch. Like, why you can't just
Facts.
say
Right.
thank?
Why you can't just say thank you? Why you gotta go all the way?
You know
Yo,
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Zilla God, he says a video of a woman admitting that yeah, hell yeah, I saw that video. She got on them white tights, and see, yo, see, that's why I tell guys, heal, become alpha, because you're going to like women like that. You're going to like women that keep it honest. Like Brittany Renner, we
Real
like women
talk.
like that. We like
Hey,
women like
See,
that, boy. She
niggas
hey,
think
keep it
we hate
honest.
them. We
She
love y'all.
she keep it all the way honest. She ain't got, she a different type of Lilith. Know what I mean? She a
hey,
Jezebel, definitely a Jezebel,
she a
but she a
She
Jezebel.
different
went
type
to
of
the
Elizabeth.
schoolhouse. She went to a
Right,
college to
right, right.
teach her
She
Lilith
tell you though.
skills.
She tell you what she want to do. She'll tell you how you can get to the center of the center row of the. How you say that
The
shit?
Tootsie Pop, the
This,
center of the Tootsie Pop.
yeah, she tell you.
Right.
She give you the map. She give you the roadmap.
Yeah.
And the bitch that give you the roadmap, that's automatic. Let you know what to do and how to get there and what not
I,
to do. You know what I mean? So I love bitches like that.
I
But that's
love
that
it.
chick
Me
right there with
too.
the white eye, with the white span. That's how we saw
Hey,
that.
Me too. I love. Hey, Zilla, let me tell you something, bro. And I tell girls all the time. I say you're a toddler. Just be a toddler. I love toddlers. You think it's an insult? Who don't love kids? I love toddlers. I love autistic people that know they autistic. I love toddlers that know they toddlers. A toddler that stay in grown folk business is a bad kid. Somebody needed to whip their ass. A toddler that know they a toddler, I'll sit and drink your imaginary tea at your imaginary tea party because you're a good toddler, right?
Mm-hmm.
An autistic kid. When you go to the shopping mall, the grocery store, and they got the autistic kid that collects the shopping carts. I like the autistic kid, right? I'll go like, "How you doing?" I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm like, "Yo, you all right? You need some money? Can I help you?" I don't. I like the autistic kid. I feel protective over people who can't protect themselves, right? I tell the autistic people like, "Yo, anybody mess with you, yo, tell them you Oak friend, man. Anybody fuck with you, you come tell me, and I'm gonna get them off. Like you under my covenant." But I don't like autistic people who be like, "I could do it myself." Well, do it yourself, then, little retarded motherfucker. You have to accept what you are, and then you can get the 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 reward for what you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't be better than me. There's people that are better than I am at what they do. I don't challenge them. I congratulate them and put them as part of the network. Like, yo, bro, if I ever need you, I'm gonna call you, bro, because you're better than I am at this particular thing. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Right,
comfort. So,
right.
man,
Right
just
though, right though. You speaking facts though, because I tell people this all the time over here. We know we don't ever want to be the smartest people in the cipher. Like we're the average. You're the average of the You're the sum of the 5 people you hang around and be engulfed with yourself with the most. You are the sum of that. So if you're the smartest person in your cipher, you got to check yourself. You got to, because you're not growing. You know what I mean? You're not growing if you're the smartest person in your cipher. So you are 100% right, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just, yeah, you're right. You're right. There was that girl. I saw that video of the chick that said but she had already fucked up her life. She already got kids. She
That's
got
a
bills.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until she hit rock bottom. She was like, damn, I'm a crackhead. Like, everybody knew you was a crackhead. Like, you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to the accountability, but it's kind of late. Um, like, but she'll still find somebody who finds that endearing. They'll be like, man, I don't mind taking care of 3 other men's kids. It won't be me, but I respect her honesty. The,
Mm-hmm. That's a
this,
fact.
yeah, y'all niggas is funny though, man.
Yo, we
Like,
cooking though, yo. We cooking. Salute to my guy, Minister Jack. We baking, we cooking, we doing it up over here tonight, yo. We doing it up. Let's listen to the rest of this, man. We got about 20 seconds of this. I ain't going front. This little 40-year-old, 45-year-old looking cute too. She cute.
oh yeah, she a cutie. Yeah, she got the Miss Crabtree look. Like
She could
She
get it.
cute, yo.
She could get
she
it.
teach film.
She
Yeah,
can
she
get
teach
it,
film.
yo. She drink water. She drink
Yeah,
water, bro. She got skin looking nice.
It's the truth.
You
Stop
know what I'm
right there and
saying?
say that
Yeah.
again, because I see so many women all day long who are miserable. They come
Yes.
every year. I've been doing this 24 years, and every year they come in and say the exact same thing. They're not happy. And they typically deflect and they make it pelvic pain, or they make it something else when really you just said it. Because we want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy in most cases.
Exactly.
Yeah, they want it all. They want it all. Remember, feminism sold these dummies on having it all. And in that basic instructions, guys, it tells us clearly that you're gonna have to give up something in order to gain something, and that's how the game works. Then when you gain what you got, you're gonna have to give up something out of that to gain something extra more to go to the next
It's a
level.
fact.
Every level you want to reach is gonna come at a price. It says that in the instructions. So I don't know what the
Facts.
That's what
fuck
it
they out here selling, what wolf tickets they out here selling, but they need to stop, guys. And we gotta unhook, and we gotta get to them education. We gotta get to channels and platforms like this. You know what I mean? Also, we got dirty folks in the house. He got a platform that give you nothing but the truth. And mind you, I told y'all guys on another video that I did when I told you about fucking with good people and real people. There's a big difference. I fuck with real people and real people only. I don't fuck with good people. Good people too busy trying to be good, and that's phony. You know what I mean? That's fake. That's that
Mhm.
fake is the new real shit. You know what I mean? I fuck with people that pay the price of criticism. Once I know you pay the price of criticism, then I know I can fuck with you because I didn't pay that. I pay that every day. I pay the price of criticism every day. You know what I mean, guys? So again, get over there to Dirty Folks channel. He's one of the legends. He been doing this shit before niggas put a fancy name and titles to the shit. He been doing this shit before niggas put titles to the shit. All
You
right.
know what,
I'm about to
bro?
go to his channel right now.
Man, I just want brothers. Here's my thing, bro. I got several goals in life, but no matter what I want to do in my life, my number two was always the same, right? Not to get killed by a nigga over a bitch. That's always my number two goal in life. No matter what my number one changes to, I sell hygiene products. Man, I want to get our hygiene products national. I want to get them in the army bases on the commissary list. Number two, don't get killed over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We starting a professional penny pitching league. I want the league to go well. I want to be able to sell apps so niggas can play penny pitching on their phone. Number two, I don't want to get killed over a bitch. The way that you don't get killed over a toddler is that everybody has a toddler, right? People don't kill you over surplus, right? People kill you over emotions. So once you're emotionally mature as a man, then you're less danger to society, right? Men rarely, even Will Smith, right? Will Smith has been criticized for 30 years. They've been calling him gay since he did 6 degrees of separation, right? Will Smith has never retaliated for Will Smith. When does Will Smith go crazy? Over a toddler, right? Men will go outside they barrier over a toddler. They'll do things that's outside of their purview for a toddler. These chicks swear to God they the least protected, but they set up more niggas in a day than you can imagine. Between the call your boyfriend to kill another nigga, or call your brother to kill your boyfriend, or just going straight to the abortion clinic and being a killer yourself. They earth everything. That's why they love thugs, because they get abortions. Killers love killers, right?
That's a fact.
So you gotta understand, bro, that all I want men to do is to stop. Okay, let me say this on the outro, because I gotta ride anyway. Let me say this on the outro. I was telling my mentee this early today. I said, man, I said baby boomer men are the patriarchs now, right? Those guys in the 70s, early 80s, they're the patriarchs of the community now, right? And none of them feel like the patriarch. None of them feel like they're the person that people go to when they need advice or assistance outside of financial, right? When you look at what Black America is, everybody says ain't been no family reunion since Big Mama died, right? Nobody says ain't been no family reunion since Paw Paw died. Paw Paw has never been an active force in the Black community. So I said, man, I told my mentee, I said, man, look at the movie The Godfather before the credits came on. The movie starts at a wedding, and the Godfather can't even enjoy his daughter's wedding because he's in a room with a line full of grown men asking him for a favor because he is the patriarch, right? And everybody wants to go to the patriarch. Blacks go to grandma for advice and change, but she don't know shit. She just love you. And love is a good thing, but she just loves you. When they go to the patriarch, they go for assistance. They have an issue. They need something that's life changing, life altering, something that'll change their soul and their circumstance. Because that's what patriarchs do. Black men keep saving these toddlers. They keep being mentors. They keep being stepdads. They keep being lovers. They keep trying to partner with women. They like women to be empowered, hoping that they can build something with a woman. So instead of being a godfather and you got underbosses and capos, that's your right hand man, y'all traded on men to find a toddler to be your left hand woman. That's just not natural. And that's why niggas keep failing. So all I want men to do is link up with other men and do men shit. I don't care if it's bowling, nigga. When men do men shit, men do chase women, but men chase women at a very reduced rate. Men play spades, men go bowling, men watch football games together. Men do a lot of shit that have nothing to do with women and enjoy each other's company. I'm a cookout dude. I will cook out with anybody. If you got a grill, I got the meat, right?
I'm a fishing guy. I love fishing. I can go fishing for hours.
Yeah, get some beers, get some boys. Y'all can hop on the boat.
You know,
and that's real. And niggas gotta stop. Niggas gotta stop relating shit to corny. Like a lot of things that niggas do because you can't do it is not corny. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that.
It's not even that. It's they judge everything that men do based on what 16-year-old girls like. That's the
issue. Ooh, hold on, bro.
So
that's why I fucks with niggas, because I know my grammar ain't right, my speech ain't right. You know, I'm a dumb nigga, but I'm emotionally intelligent.
It's just that, bro. It's just that. How did I go from being a child that loved Spider-Man and my friends loved Batman, and we all had our Spider-Man and Batman t-shirts on? Some niggas had Superman. I don't know why. And then all of a sudden, once you like girls, you can't like comic books no more. We've been reading comic books since we were 6, nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about what 16-year-old girls deem as corny, right? So you can't be smart no more. Now you got to be a thug or an athlete because 16-year-old girls like thugs and athletes. It's a very matriarchal thing. What I'm saying is when men get together, men can do all that shit, right? We can watch Star Wars together. It don't make you a geek, nigga, just like Star Wars, right? But when women get together, women's only obligation and duty is to find men. When they go on those girl trips, to find men. When they go girls' night out, they drinking margaritas, talking about sucking dick. When they have painting sips, they either talking about sucking dick or they bringing strippers, male strippers. When they at their bachelorette parties, they sucking the stripper dick. When they get everything about women is men. The thing I think is the weirdest shit ever. I think the weirdest shit ever is men pay for pussy. I think that's bananas. I give a bitch 2 tacos, but that's because I like tacos and you just here. I think the
I mean,
weirdest thing is that men become high value. First of all, value is arbitrary, right? Your value to society, your value to the community, your value socially is that they're all values. Money doesn't equate to value. Because if your
okay
value is
then.
in money and I rob your ass, are you valueless?
It's a
Okay
fact. You know
then.
what I
You know,
say? Money is nothing. Peace is everything.
peace, everything.
Peace is value.
Money's just a tool to exchange for goods and services. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Value is value. So I think that's funny. But here's what I think about funny that men pay for pussy. This is what I think is funny. Men pay for pussy, and women will charge you for her time just for you to have the hopes to get pussy, right? I think that's bananas. I think it's hilarious. I ain't going. But when women want dick, women will pay $110 for a fake dick. They'll pay $80 for a fake tongue. You know what I'm saying? They pay for dick, for fake dick, but they want to charge for organic dick. You got life fucked up, bitch. Everything vegan is more expensive.
That's
You
how it
should,
goes.
if you paying $100 for a fake dick, you should pay 200 for this real dick. You know what I'm saying? Because organic costs more than the fake shit, right?
Right.
So how in the fuck is niggas paying? Every time y'all add a woman to any conversation, the conversation becomes dumb. It's the ass backwards of what life is. There is no other place that you can put any scenario. I tell you, if you put woman, you think that's just normal because y'all normalize the dysfunction of these dysfunctional ass toddlers. If any other sentence, you take woman out and put any other noun in, nigga, car, orange, anything, and the sentence won't make sense. That's how you know it's not natural, right? Because you could be able to use any noun, right? So none of that shit makes sense. You catering to a woman don't make sense because women's happiness comes from catering to men. That's where the happiness derives from. Women don't have any internal happiness. They're all holes to be filled up. Empty heart, empty pussy, empty mouth, empty ass. Women are a series of holes. You have to fill them. You have to entertain their head too, because they don't know shit. Their ear, that's a hole. You got to fill them with entertainment. You got to build a bitch. What do you like to do? I don't know. You like the zoo? I like the zoo. You
Don't
got to
get
tell a
upset,
bitch.
ladies. Don't get upset.
You gotta build a bitch. And if she already built, that mean another nigga built the bitch. And now she telling you what another nigga taught her. I like to go to Roof Chris. Bitch, you ain't never took yourself to Roof Chris. Who took you there? I like to get hit doggy style. How the fuck is this your favorite position? Bitch, you can't fuck yourself from the back.
Right.
Like
Every
every
woman wants like that's why every time you know hook up with a girl, let's say y'all dating, she want that special moment that she got first. She always remembers that first guy that filled her in, and she ain't never gonna get away from that. Tell me I'm
Yeah.
right.
lying.
The
So you
chicks
are
females only remember the guys that make them come, that make them climax, guys. And I told you about that already. I told you, those of you guys that's lacking in your macking, just let it get on top, guys. All right, just let it get on
look,
top, and
they
we'll
can't get
go
on
into
top because
that.
they knees get
We'll
bad.
go into debt with that. We'll get into debt
Yeah.
with that a little later on. That's a whole different video.
They
You know what I'm
knees
saying?
get bad.
All,
It's
all,
funny.
all I'm saying is every woman knows who they want. They don't care about their body. I don't know why y'all care about. I do know why y'all care about their body. Pussy is delicious, but they don't care about their body. Y'all gotta understand that, right? I'll give you a perfect example. On my birthday a couple of years ago, a girl I used to fuck with years before that, she popped out to my birthday party. I appreciated seeing her. I was like, hey, what's going on, Tosh? Cool. Tosh was like, yo, let your mans in them leave. I'll take you home. You know what I'm saying? Because you look a little tipsy. All right, cool. She didn't take me directly home. We went to her crib first, place fucking bid whist for 3 hours. She takes me home at 6 in the morning. Now she drunk, she tired. I said, man, you can crash there. When she crashed, I fuck, because I'm supposed to. She wakes up naked. So this is that grape thing y'all talking about, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it was so she wakes up naked and she says, I promise to God, this is exactly what she said. She said, I've been abstinent for a year. I done had all these niggas chasing me. And I gave you some pussy. I might as well fuck the niggas that like me. And 8 months later, she was married. So I'm one of the dudes that don't count, right? When they have sex and they say only been with me, I'm comfortable with that. I know that's my place in life. That's my position. When girls say they only had 3 boyfriends and they had sex in 3 months, she done fucked 30 niggas. I'm one of them 30 niggas. I never count. I've only counted like 3 times in my life. I done been with damn near a
It's
thousand women. I've
facts.
only counted 3 times in my life. So I'm cool with not counting because I still fuck though. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
So,
you.
It's a
Yo,
fact.
let me hook my boy Zilla the guard up because he throwing the battery in my back because Zilla
yeah,
be
they was
watching he watched the channel, so he just want me to go there with him. Yeah, you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand. Lilith, the first woman, right? Her favorite position was reverse cowgirl. You know what I mean? She liked to ride you. You know what I mean? Not the way we like chicks to ride. We like the chicks to ride on a reverse angle. You got let her ride you from the top. Put her hands on your chest and let her do a thing. You know what I mean?
That's a
Because
fact.
the women clitoris and their inside their joy button is just it's designed. God, I'm trying to. You see me trying to be politically
Patreon
correct.
talk. Patreon talk.
God, because like girls, honestly, girls don't need you to do nothing. All you gotta do is stay legit, right, and let her get on
Right.
top and face you. Let her get on top facing you, and she know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Just let her get on top facing you, and she know what I'm talking about, guys.
Y'all not getting
She
all the
don't got to
secrets
do
tonight.
nothing. You don't have to do nothing. She can get herself off. This is why car sex, guys. Niggas be tripping over car sex because car sex is the greatest sex on earth. It's the best sex. You know why? Because she's forced to be in that position, and y'all all snugged in that back seat,
No
and
cap. You ain't lying
you
about
think you
that.
doing
No
No.
something.
cap.
You
No
think you
cap.
doing something. You think you blowing her back out from the front and shit, but she's doing everything, bro. Cause she know. Girls know. Remember, girls are more. They develop a little faster than us. They're a little smarter than us when it comes to this sexual freak shit. You know what I
That's
mean?
their only
Y'all
job.
sleep on girls if you want to, but you throw her on the
Okay
top,
then.
and that don't matter what size you is either. You know what I mean? They can make it work. That's why size don't really matter. You know what I mean? But
That's
y'all
right.
stay tuned. We're gonna go into that on Monday. This Monday, we're gonna get the girls on the panel, and y'all know how we do. Only the facts, guys.
Only the facts.
Yeah, girls are smarter sexually because that's their only fucking job is vagina. If you only got one goddamn job,
Exactly.
and they not good at that job because they don't know when their period come. They don't know who the baby daddy is. Bitch, you got one job is to guard the pussy. Like you don't know your pussy. Like, but
One
if you
job.
know one job, you don't know how to wash it. Like girls, but that's the but I agree that they sexually they're more intelligent because that's their only motherfucking thing. That's
Right.
what's the song? Pussy don't fail me now.
That's a
Like
fact.
that's their one job, nigga. So you should be good at your only job, nigga. That's your only goddamn
That's a fact, though, and
Man,
that's why I say coochie sell itself. So the fact that these women are blowing it, they're blowing it, they're blowing it, they're fucking it all the way up. Coochie sell itself, ladies. Come on, ladies. You
no.
know,
yes, sir.
You know
the
what's
real,
you know what's good?
us real
The most
ones know,
expensive
ladies.
product on earth.
First of all,
Yeah.
don't believe that, ladies. Pussy does not sell itself because I will steal your pussy. You need a man. No, no, for real. Pussy has gone down in value ever since women tried to manage her own pussy. You need a pimp, a husband, or goddamn it, a
That's
father
facts.
to pimp your pussy
A-
because you're a horrible
AKA
pussy pimp.
AKA instructor. You just called it.
Yeah,
You're right about
you
that.
you need somebody to help you manage your pussy because you got a pussy, but you don't. Come on, man. I can help you with your pussy maintenance. I don't even want no pussy.
Yep.
Come now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna help you with your pussy maintenance and your attitude. I'm gonna help you get a baller. You know what I'm saying? If
I
it's
know,
anything,
yo, not to cut
Right.
you off, Dirty. You is absolutely right, and I stand corrected. Because government saying Zaddy can help them with their coochie too. If he eliminate child support, these bitches will stop mismanaging coochie for real. Then,
for
yeah. So
real.
you're right. You're
A
absolutely
fact.
right. They
Yeah,
do need
yeah.
help. They do need help on mismanaging that coochie.
I got you though, ladies. I will help you be a better coochie. For real. I will like y'all for some reason, you know what? Women stop making this much money at bachelor parties after they switch men to them dyke bitches that hold the Crown Royal bags. I'm telling you, shorty, you need a man to help you. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Because I will steal
Yes,
your
sir.
pussy. I stolen pussy before. I'll steal your pussy. I ain't gonna lie. You like you want what? $60? All right, shorty, I got you. Let's fuck first. Then I'll just leave your ass at the hotel, nigga. Won't even pay the bill. I will steal your pussy. If you don't have anybody there to force me to pay this bill, nigga, I'm gone, nigga. Look,
City
you
boys, we
need
up.
it. Hey, we up, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm a virtuous
Hey,
man.
stop
I'm a man
playing,
of
man.
now, nigga, what? Look, I am a man of integrity, right? I really am. But there is no integrity to free shit. God gave you that pussy. God gave me this dick. This is a fair exchange. A fair
That's
exchange
a
ain't no loan.
fair
Right. Right.
exchange.
It's a
You know
And
what I'm
commodity.
that's
saying?
where they go wrong at in our society. okay, I love the way you break it down. How we came to the conclusion. We have two things that we offer each other, and DMP equal out. Now, if we decide to give to each other, if we decide to give each other the other thing that God gave us to give, which men having the provision and women having the submission, then that's up for negotiation. But D and P equal out. That's how I was taught. That's how I was
Facts.
raised.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you something else. This how easy P is. I go to strip clubs, right? But I don't tip the strippers, right? So when I go to strip clubs, I don't tip the strippers, but I'm cool, right? All the promoters be like, yo, that's a cool nigga right there. Like the promoters have paid for my dances before. Like, man, I'm like, bro, I don't want no dance. That's not what I came here for. And it's not. It's not what I come for. So when I get there, they'll be like, yo, would you like a lap dance? And I'll be like, no, but I'll tell you what. And this is why I don't like lap dances, gentlemen. I said, imagine you being naked with olive oil on you, fucking up my jeans, but I ain't naked. So you naked, I'm fully clothed, and you can touch on me, but if I touch you, I get kicked out. I don't like that. I don't want a lap dance. But I'll tell you what, I'll tip you for a lap dance if you sit on my lap and tell me two jokes. Because I'm paying for entertainment. It don't matter what type of entertainment.
Third
So
one.
so
Get this
just make me
money.
laugh. Make me laugh and I give you this money. I promise you. Which girls are not funny because girls are never funny, but I'm funny. So I crack a couple jokes and I still tip her, right? And which she'll be like, you're cool as shit. Would you like a free VIP? Yes, I will take the free VIP. So now I got free pussy. And you know why? Because y'all didn't have no pussy managers. Now, if you had a pussy manager, I wouldn't have got no free VIP. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yo, this nigga is
You
really
called it.
marketing for his toddler control. He is really going in. Yo, dirty, yo. We fucking love you, bro.
You a goat. You a goat in the class, man. The dean approves you.
Yo, we gonna get ready to wrap this on up. It's Friday, was 9:21. So I'm probably gonna take the roof off and you know what I mean, see what's happening and party. I'm gonna definitely party. So you know what I mean, guys, give y'all last spills. You know what I mean? Okay, you could take us, you could ride us on out because you was the inspiration to this live right here. Again, guys,
Appreciate it.
we just
Appreciate it.
y'all can play this back on the playback. You ain't gonna find these videos anywhere. That second one you might find, but that first one, you ain't gonna find that first one anywhere on the internet. Yo,
Nope.
she humiliated Jada's dad to Jada at that round table, and it's sad. And now we see that the apple don't fall too far from the tree, and that's where Jada get the stupidity from. If the grandma terrorist is dumb, if the hell of a grandma dumb, then guess what? The hell of a mother gonna be. She gonna be dumb too. You know what I mean? It trickles
Yeah.
down. All right, guys.
So who I'm going
Go
first.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I appreciate the panel. Of course, Mr. Goodbread. Of course, you guard OG. I definitely got to get your link so I can subscribe to your channel. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys are the MVPs, man. I love y'all. I'm always thinking about y'all. You understand what I'm saying? What I want y'all to do is follow me on Instagram. Okay, let's talk TV. That's where you can interact with me, and follow me on YouTube as well. Okay, let's talk about it. None of those words are together. Space them out. Just did a video on Will and Jada. This is why I wanted to join this panel and give my extra spiel. Um, we're dealing with beta male provider and modern woman Jezebel or Lilith spirit, and both of these root to hell of a mothers. Okay, I want y'all to go check that video out because I kind of give you a little reference in the spill on what's going on. But not for nothing, man. I really do appreciate the panel. It's been wonderful. Y'all stay good and stay tuned.
Yo, Dirty, you can take us on out, Dirty, man. You was MVP tonight, man.
All right, bro. All right. First of all, man, I appreciate you. Let me join your panel. This is the show that I wanted to do with you the other day. So I had to show up and show out for this because I want to dispel all the myths of what is quote unquote spousal rape and all that. Girls are just dumb. But I also wanted to say about the topic, yo. You guys have to be you guys have to stop being reactive and start being proactive. And
Oh
once
my
you
God.
pro
Love it.
I
Love it.
used to
and
teach that in 2016 on one of my podcasts. Go ahead.
It's on now, yo. But boy, Dirty got it tonight. It's on. He's the MVP
Oh my
tonight,
God.
boy. He got it. Get it.
MVP
like
of the fucking week.
y'all issue is that y'all see what's going on and then you try to react to the problem. That's the problem y'all have with child support. That's the problem y'all have with divorce. All those things are because you guys are spending a lot of time giving a fuck about what don't give a fuck about you. And you are love, gentlemen. You are love. They need your love. Every nursery rhyme you've ever read, every fairy tale is I need to be pretty so a rich man can pull up in the carriage and love me. I need to get this pair of red bottom shoes and lose one so a prince can find me and love me. They're counting on your love. They've never said that they loved you back. Ever. That's never been a story that you heard. They're selling your love for their provision. So that means you have to be proactive because you are the arbiter of everything. You're in charge of their entertainment, their housing, their clothing. You know what I'm saying? Their food. You buy the food, they may cook it, but all those things, and men are the best chefs at that. All those things are on you. The only thing that women provide is with clothes off. Nothing they said with clothes on even matters because they're gonna contradict themselves. You guys have to learn what it is that you want because you guys don't know. You guys have to learn what you want, identify what you want, and then you'll find a toddler that works for you. You I know what your eyes want, but I guarantee you, every IG model that you say you like, if they from the Midwest, I already fucked her. She ain't shit. Just trust me on that. So so don't concern you.
He ain't lying.
So so real quick sidebar. So maybe 2013, because I was publishing magazines. About 2013, all the photographers in Chicago was calling me like, "Oh, don't fuck the models." Like these are all separate conversations. A couple of guys knew each other, but most of them didn't even know each other. I'm getting all these phone calls from the photographers. Oh, don't fuck the models. I'm like, huh? They're like, don't fuck the models. I'm like, yo, so you telling me that the girls that niggas is masturbating to, I can fuck for free, but I shouldn't fuck? They said, oh, are you making the money that you're supposed to be making? I'm like, nah, these bitches ain't showing up at photo shoots. They ain't showing up at. They said, yeah, because you're fucking them. Don't stop fucking the models. It took me years. It was like 2017 before I was like, God damn it. Because when you hear something, you don't always receive the information and do it at that moment. Right. So the things I tell you today are seeds that may grow 2 years from now. And I understand that. But it doesn't mean it wasn't true. Oh, don't fuck the models. And the reason you don't fuck the models is because black girls can help you or they can fuck you, but they can't do both. Right. So don't fuck the models, right? Or they won't model.
Right.
And though in that same turn though, that's what I'm telling you guys about the girls that y'all think is cute. When they cute, that's all they are. You have to train them to be something else. So even if you can get them, they not good wife material. Jada mama ain't good wife material. Jada ain't good wife material. And they both pretty. Willow's not going to be good wife material, but she's pretty because they don't know how. So I dropped the tolerology link in the description. Yo, y'all should really take the tolerology courses so y'all can learn how to master y'all tolerance, train y'all tolerance, so y'all could be happy. Because I'm about men being happy. Because when men are happy, everybody's happy. When women are happy, the kids are miserable. The man sitting in his car for an hour after he get off work, just looking at the house like, I don't even feel like going in this bitch. Master you, bro. Be more proactive in y'all life, bro. So y'all, because women are always gonna tell these stories. These stories are
That's a
eternal,
fact.
and it's gonna switch. It's gonna switch. This is the Bernie Mac is stirred like coffee. She's calling it rape. But in real time, it wasn't rape. Bernie Mac wife never called it rape, and she ain't called it rape at the time. That's why she was like, it's complicated. I don't want to talk about it. Because she know it wasn't that. She know it wasn't. She just wasn't in the mood. You're not always in the mood. You ain't in the mood to clean the gutters. You ain't in the mood to go to work. You ain't in the mood to do a lot of shit. But it's duty. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So don't listen to women with clothes on. Get the tolerology. Be more proactive in your life. Be a man among men. Quit trying to be black, because being black is for women, gays, and felons, and you're going to end up in that trap where you're going to be a perpetual victim, and you're not a victim. You're a man. You won a genetic lottery, my nigga. You a man, nigga. You know how many sperm you had to beat to be a man? God damn. Stand on that shit, man. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
Yo, man, again, I appreciate both of y'all. Y'all look forward to Men Operating in Reality Monday, and then y'all look forward to Monday Madness. And guys, I'm gonna take a little step back from the lives, so I won't be live again until Monday. But I'll definitely be dropping those videos for y'all 9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know how I do. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Cheers. I'll be popping another Hennessy bottle for y'all guys. For those of y'all that fuck with the Douce, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Tap, tap. Y'all already know what it is, man. We gonna ride out with the intro. And that's what it is, man. Okay, I appreciate you again, man. You was the inspiration for this video right here, man.
We're a team. That's how we work.
That's how we work, man. Y'all already know. That's what it is, man. I'm just hyped because we gave him a spill that's not, you know, I'm tired of this same old ideology. You know the rap, you know how the rap pill do. They run with the same old rhetoric. They run with the same old talking points. Like, all right. Like, what the fuck up, man? Like, let's get some education out here so the people can know, so they could get activated and stop whining with this bullshit. But anyway, thank you, okay?
No problem. Thank you for having me, brother.
Man, always. What you mean? Thank you for stopping by, nigga. This is your school, bro. This shit was built for us, by us, bro.
You know the dean got to come make sure the class doing what they need to.
That's what's up, man. You much appreciated, bro.
For sure.
Beta males are just like women. They think with their emotions and they follow the herd. When they follow the herd, they take on the mindset of the herd. This is how beta males are controlled, the same way women are controlled, through emotions of making everyone feel the same. All right? Media does this. The music you listen to does this. Matter of fact, there are certain frequencies in the music that before they put it out, they make sure it's at this frequency just so you hear it and you feel a certain way. Why? Because most people are sheep. So, how does this affect the beta male syndrome? With red pill becoming very popular, it's going to become cool to call women out on their delusion. This is what you see happening in a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of mainstream radio, is that women are actually being called out on their delusion. But instead of women actually accepting the truth, they're willing to entertain the truth for attention.
You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She didn't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others.
Women starting a gender war against black men. We came to the conclusion yesterday that black men have won. What we're looking at is a bunch of howling nigger wolves. That we got them against the ropes. You know, they have lost, and it shows, because if you look at the results of what black women are today, they are losing. Brothers, we've won. They're broke. They're out of shape. They got kids all over the place. You know, they don't have their own hair. You know, they've morphed into men. Their voices have got deeper. They're aggressive. Some of these bitches even starting to grow beards. They're growing beards.
Y'all be thinking y'all be knowing everything and don't be knowing a fuck thing. Typing up these posts with great attitude in them, you can tell. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. No, you should actually go argue with your mammy for telling you that half truth. She didn't bring it all the way full circle. The stuff you just typed don't make sense. The shit you running around saying to niggas don't make sense. But why would I stay with you and struggle when I can just be? It works out well when you're by yourself because you don't know how to work with others. You ever seen children that don't know how to share? They don't know how to play with other children because all they feel like is everything belongs to them. So they don't share their toys. They don't know how to play games to take turns. Don't know how to let somebody go and then they go after or they go first and then move out of the way and let the other person go. So your kid be sitting off crying by themselves with no friends, no social relationships. Nobody wants to be around them. They can be as spoiled as they want. You can buy them all the nice clothes. They can be the best dressed in the class and bitch, they'll be miserable. Nobody wants to play with your little fine ass little son. His little cute self don't got no friends. Cause the nigga don't share. The little girl don't know how to be friends with other kids. Don't know how to like be in a space where you're not bullying or always trying to make things go your. That is why you hoes do better by yourself than with a partner. And then the other thing is you don't know how to pick them.